Let's freaking go. Game 3 of the 2024 NBA Finals is set to get underway in about 20 or 25 minutes or so, and hopefully we will have a good game on hand to potentially make this a series as the Boston Celtics lead 2-0 and go on the road to put the nail in the coffin potentially of the Dallas Mavericks and go up 3-0, where a team has never came back from and won that series, but we should have a fun one on deck today. Where are you watching from? Shout out your city for me as we get ready to have a good night here. Wednesday evening, producer Cullen is with us. I'm excited to be back here, and hopefully we get a win from Dallas. I hate to root for Dallas, but I'm just going to be openly honest. I want a good series. And I think most of you want a good series as well. So I'll be rooting for the Mavs today to extend this. Because I'll say this, Cullen, by the way, shout out your city. You'll get a shout out on the show. But if the Mavericks lose today and go down 3-0, this series is ending Friday. There is no chance this Dallas Mavericks team will put up a fight down 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw the video of Luca going around his lack of defensive effort. Now you could say,
I have. I mean, I tweeted out during the game, he's gassed, and this is the worst performance I've seen defensively in the NBA Finals that I've ever.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, okay, you have the Kristap Porzingis injury, which I said at the end of our Game 2 stream. I was like, if I'm a Celtics fan, I'm praying for KP's health. Obviously, he may be out for the rest of the NBA Finals. Dallas has to capitalize here, and I'm looking for Dallas to get off to a great start here in the first quarter. Like.
Yeah, they got to come out. They got to come out firing. They got to come out firing.
They need to.
Continue to shout out your city as we'll give some shout outs. Hunter Floyd watching from Fort Smith. Anthony Wright, Jacksonville, Florida. Nestor saying, "Let's go, Katie." I don't know who Katie is. AS is asking, is Doncic playing today? Luca Doncic is playing today. Kristap Porzingis is not. Time, says Sao Paulo.
Shout out Brazil.
No, Hunter, he's not playing, man. KP, Kristap Porzingis, has been ruled out for this one. The reports are that he wanted to play, he tried to play, but the athletic staff of the Boston Celtics says, no, we're not going to have this. Corey Childs is watching from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. If you can't tell, I'm not the most musically inclined person out there. Nestor says, let's go Kyrie Irving. All right, so said Katie, but really just wants Kyrie here. I got it. Some behind-the-scenes work. Continue to shout your city. Let's get the comment section flowing early here. I want to give some shout-outs. I want to know who is watching and where they're watching from. That is my goal here in this first portion. We'll talk more about Game 3, storylines to watch, and break down everything that needs to be broken down in the next 20 minutes. Don't you worry. Joseph Miller watching from Minnesota. You know that meme from Joe Biden? Minnesota. I love it when they said, like, Big Ten opponents. I don't know, something like that. Like, Minnesota. Broncos country. Let's ride. Says Denver, we in here. Hell yeah. AS says Kyrie is either going to hoop or he's going to double-double. Okay. He's going to get to the hoop. All right, I see you. Anthony Wright says, let's go Celtics. Still win with a KP setback. Listen, Al Horford's going to have to play big minutes. Curious to see where the Celtics go for backup. Are they going to go to Jason Tatum as small ball 5? Is it going to be Xavier Tillman? Is Luke Cornett going to see some PT? Who knows what's going to happen with this Celtics rotation. As we are 19 minutes away from tip, it's time to get your official votes down below. Who do you got in Game 3? If you got the Mavericks, type DAL. If you got the Celtics taking a commanding 3-0 lead, type those BOSs. It's also our live poll on both channels we're live on, the Heat Report and Chat Sports. Mavericks 80% in Heat Report, 62% Mavs in Chat Sports. But continue to get those votes down below. Avion Waples says Dallas. Corey Child says Dallas. Anthony Wright says White. I am white. I don't know if this guy. I don't know why I said white. Hunter Floyd says Mavs in 6. Little backdoor sweep action, says Hunter. Van Lee says, Nick, I loved your offseason top 5 rankings. If they want a Dame that bad, Wouldn't Trey make sense? Similar profile and caliber of guard. Trey will help Bam. Dame would just be a volume scorer. Van Lee, I don't completely disagree. I think Dame is a more complete scorer than Trey Young, and I think Dame is slightly better defensively just because he's bigger and more of a guard's guard. But, yeah, I mean, offensively would do a lot of the same things. Anthony Wright rocking with Boston. Time says Brazil numero uno, go Dallas today. I think we're all Dallas fans. Unless you're a Celtics fan, I think the majority of the world is rooting for Dallas. One, because they want this to become a series and not be 3-0 heading into Game 4 on Friday. But I think a lot of people also dislike the Boston Celtics as well. And maybe that's just me because that's the background I'm coming from, but...
The Celtics are a very easy team. The Celtics are very easy to dislike. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
As an organization.
That's kind of how I feel about the situation. They got the most championships. Well, I guess tied for the most championships. Okay, Anthony Wright saying, no, I mean, White is the key to the Celtics win. I think the key to the win is Jason Tatum. And usually when I ask who the X factor is, Cullen, I always say you can't say the star players because they are expected to show up. I think we're at the point where Jason Tatum can be set as an X factor because he's been so bad offensively in terms of putting the ball in the basket. He's still been really good in drawing coverages and facilitating. There's no denying that. But in terms of actually scoring points, it's been a struggle. We go 6 of 22 in Game 2. It was just horrific. Absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, I mean, have we seen a player who, I mean, going into the series, no one would argue he's probably the best player on his team, play as badly through 2 games and his team's still up 2-0.
He's not the best player on this team. The best player on this team right now is Jaylen Brown. I'm telling you, if you had to rank NBA Finals MVP odds right now, I think Jaylen Brown would be 1.
Right.
I think Jrue Holiday would be 2. I'm not even trolling. I think Luca Doncic would be 3 because he's been really good statistically through the first 2 games. I would probably go... I would have said Kristap's 4, but he's probably done for the series, so I have to take him out. So maybe Tatum's 4.
Yeah.
I'll probably put him above Derek White.
Yeah.
But, Tatum would be the 3rd guy on his own team that I'd vote for Finals MVP, and I'd have Luca ahead of him, too. Hunter says if Dallas hits free throws, we win. It's simple. I mean, I will say this. If they made every single free throw that they missed in Game 2, I think they would have tied because I think they lost by 7 and they missed 7. Mm-hmm. But they do need to make the free throws. That's for pretty darn sure. All right, we're 16 minutes away from tip-off. We got a super chat menu. Oh, done. Celtics up 3-0. Wilbon, Stephen A. Smith, and Bob Myers all picked Dallas to win the game. Yep. All right, congrats, Boston.
Thanks, guys.
All right, this is our super chat menu for the day. And I think we're going to run back the same special I offered on Sunday evening that we did not eclipse. If we get $200 in total super chats across both channels, we can combine the Heat Report and Chat Sports together. If we combine those two and get to $200 in super chats, we will do a boot race that is 2 or 3 beers all at the same time. Chug them out of a boot. We'll race to see who can get there first. But any super chat will get on screen. A $10 super chat will get me to do 5 push-ups. $20 super chat gets you into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame, where I'll write your name on a Miami Heat basketball and take a shot of tequila. And we did $200 total as a boot race. If you want to see us race 1 beer each out of our Murbanga, that would be a $50 super chat would equal that. Let's have fun. Let's party. Let's have a good time today. I think it's something that we can all agree that we want to have, right? Where we come here to watch the game, hang out, and have fun. Let's have fun. Yeah. Donating helps grow the channel, helps party. Let's do it. I'll also offer a special for free shots, because it is free. Every 100 likes on today's stream, and we can combine that channel as well, combine the two, is a shot of tequila. Usually $20, but every 100 likes as a group we get today, I will do a shot of tequila. We currently have 7 likes on the Heat Report, 15 likes on Chat Sports. That's 22 total likes, so that means we're 78 away to getting me to take a shot of 1,800. If you're in the building, hit that thumbs up icon. It also helps push out our stream to more people on YouTube. More likes equal more eyeballs on the stream, and I think we can all agree that more people here to have conversation and party with is always a good thing. So hit that thumbs up icon. We're live for free. If you can't super chat, that's fine, but help us out by hitting that thumbs up button. It takes 1 second of your time. Insecurity says Mavs are going to win. Anthony Wright says disagree. How about Drew Holiday? Did I not say he was the second guy for MVP?
I thought you did.
I think I went Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
So I don't know why he disagreed with me there. I don't know if he disagrees with me. Van Lee says Woj said Kristaps is done. I did see that Woj said that it's unlikely or the Celtics are not optimistic that he is going to be able to return this series. So it certainly is something that is not looking good if you're a Boston Celtics fan. Be serious to see how that ends up coming to fruition. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, yo! What is up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, we did get a $20 super chat from Victor Wembanyama?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Did we, is it Poland?
No, but it's okay. We'll get it up on screen.
I don't understand this.
Oh, wait, here it is.
I was going to say, I feel like this is, that's why we are on not filtering comments. I think it will come through. Bang job! Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got it on the building. We just had to wait for it to come through.
You did.
I think maybe it was the check mark or the way, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out.
Either way, Victor Wembanyama with a $20 super chat. Hey, Wemby, congrats on winning Rookie of the Year and coming in second in DPOY voting, but can you do me a favor and let my guy Bam Adebayo win it next year? Chill out, Wemby. So Celtics in 5, Derek White or Drew Holiday, Finals MVP, Spurs 2025 NBA champions. I'll say this, Victor Wembanyama. They need to get you some help in a form of a guard. Could there be a Trae Young trade? Or are they going to draft Nikola Topic and Stephon Castle in the NBA draft? Either way, they need to get you someone to dish you the rock to. Wembanyama, already one of the best rookies of all time and one of the best younger players in the NBA. Wemby, I'm excited to see you in year 2. And I appreciate the $20 super chat because you're getting into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, and we're going to take a shot of tequila.
Yes, sir.
This is the Heat Report Hall of Fame basketball. We're almost filled up, by the way, and once we fill this up, we're going to auction this puppy off on a Heat Report stream, which for the Heat fans watching, which there's 30 of them on our Chat Sports or Heat Report channel, we will be live for the NBA draft in the first round and likely the second round, as well as sometimes during free agency. So stay tuned for that. We'll be live breaking down all the action, and we'll have some specials and probably giveaways on tap for that as well. But let's get Victor Wembanyama on the ball.
Shout out to Victor.
Also, I'm assuming he's a Spurs fan, but
yeah.
Wembanyama, if you ever want to come to Miami, I'm in.
He said in the chat, Stephon Castle to the San Antonio Spurs confirmed. Is what he said.
Listen, I am a big Stephon Castle. I believe I have him as my 5th ranked player on my big board. I like Nikola Topic a little bit better. Victor Wembanyama. I also think he fits better with you because he's a better playmaker than Castle. He's got good size to him. But Stephon Castle can't go wrong. Topic is my number 2 player on my big board. I'm almost done finishing my big board. I've got my top 60 or 70 guys. I just need to fill in some of the notes for it. But I've done a lot of scouting. But either way, Victor Wembanyama on the ball. Shout out to you right there. Bad handwriting. It is what it is. And that's time to take a shot of tequila. I Like Turtles is back and says, hi, best friend. Hi, best friend.
Oh.
What's up, best friend? What's up, best friend? Good to see you again, best friend. Me and I Like Turtles are great pals. Great pals. I'd like to have a nice little beer with I Like Turtles as we talk about why we like turtles so much. Why do you like turtles, Cullen? Do you like turtles? Well, first of all, I should ask, do you like turtles?
I do like turtles. Shout out to you. Here, let me take this shot. Oh. I'm like a little Patron on a Wednesday. I do like turtles. I think turtles are just one of those. You ever just see somebody that just walks into a room and they have the confidence of like, I'm the shit.
Yeah,
it's like Rolly. Rolly every time he walks in the office, Rolly like, I'm the shit. He
Alpha
doesn't fucking
dog.
look at anybody.
Alpha
gets
dog
work
mentality.
done. That's a turtle. So that's why I fuck with turtles.
Yeah, I'm a turtle. You're a turtle. We're all turtles.
We're all turtles.
We're all turtles. Wembanyama again with a $3 super chat. You know, Victor, that's an interesting number. Usually we don't see $3 super chats.
Really don't.
But Wembanyama with a 3, is that one not coming through?
No, that one did. Oh, whoop. That's probably why. Whoops.
Just flash that on screen real quick here. Wembanyama with a $3 super chat saying, "I'll come to Miami to block Bam." That's very mean, Victor. I thought we got off on a right start, but we need to be friends. Whoops. I'd like to see Wemby Bam front court would be the best defensive front court in the entire NBA. That's all I know. Maybe history. Actually, I will say history. By the way, it would move mountains massively. 8 minutes away from tip. This is our super chat battle. We're at 23 thanks to Victor Wembanyama going iso ball here and really carrying the ship. Appreciate you. Oh, God. Celtics today is on a roll, as always. But we're catching up on Mavericks today. $10 super chat would put us ahead of the Mavericks channel. See if anyone can get us across that 30 margin of where Mavericks today is. As we are 7 minutes away from getting underway, national anthem being played, just straight up guitar. I got to be honest, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I like to hear the vocals.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about that at home and you, Cullen, but to me, I want to hear the vocals, the Rockets red glare. You know what I mean? Like reach that high note. Just can't really do it. The electric guitar is cool, but I like to hear the vocals. All right, let's back to the game though. Who is your biggest X factor for Game 3? You can go from the Celtics side. You can go from the Mavericks side. Go either way you want. I would say the biggest X factor, Cullen, and then I want to hear your thoughts. And it was one of my biggest X factors prior to the series. Al Horford. Porzingis out. Not playing today due to that random-ass injury he has that I don't even know how to say. But with Al Horford set to take most of the minutes at center, and I don't know if they go small ball as a backup center with Tatum, or if they bring in Luke Cornett or Xavier Tillman or something like that. But either way, Al Horford's going to play 30-plus minutes tonight, and he's going to have to play big because the reason why the Celtics have been able to dominate this series thus far, Porzingis has been excellent offensively, but he's been even better defensively, deterring people. He's blocked, I think, 3 or 4 shots in the first 2 games, but he's also altered so many other looks from the Mavericks inside. With him not being able to protect the paint for Boston, you'd expect Dallas to target and try to get to the cup a lot more in these games. So to me, Al Horford's going to really have to step up and provide a lot of big things defensively, not even offensively.
Right. I don't hate that. You obviously highlighted some great points there. I'm going to go on the other side. Since you went with the Celtics, I'm going to go P.J. Washington. Okay. I think Kyrie, I'm expecting him to have a big game. There's no way it won't be a game unless he has a big game.
I will say, if he has a big game, it's an all-time, like, man, you really just can't handle Boston right now, can you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... The streets will be talking, let's put it that way. But I'm going to go with PJ. Listen, man, Luca clearly just, whether you want to call it effort, whether you want to call it injury, whatever it is, he's just not going to be able to give you his all on the defensive end. So you're going to need somebody to kind of help him, maybe make some shots so that he has a little bit of a chance of breaking. And I'm going to look towards PJ Washington to be that guy, whether it's hitting those corner threes, whether it's attacking the basket like he's been doing. Ultimately, man, I'm going to look to PJ Washington to be the key if the Mavericks hope to really, for the lack of a better term, extend this series with his play. So PJ Washington's my guy.
Yeah, we got some other people saying that. PJ Washington from Hunter Floyd is the X factor. Paxton says Luca has to share the damn ball. I think he has been sharing the ball. It's just a little difficult for his teammates to make some shots at this point. Paxton says Luca. Wembanyama says Celtics win 113-97. Mavs win Game 4. Celtics win at home in 5. I don't see a world where the Mavericks win Game 4 if they lose tonight. I got to be honest. I've said this. I think if they're down 3-0, I honestly think they pack it in. I know it's the finals, but like Luka's banged up. Are they really going to give it their all? I'm not so sure that will be the case. I like turtles with a $2 super chat. It's the turtle emoji. Let's go. I like turtles. I'm glad me and him are best friends.
I mean, it didn't start off the greatest, but you won him over.
Yeah, you know, he came into the building and said, this guy's annoying, this guy sucks, and I just was like, wow, that really stinks that you feel that way because I really like turtles just like you like turtles. And now we have bonded over turtles, and if you want me to be your best man in your wedding, I like turtles, I'm in. Just shoot me a DM on Twitter. I'll show up, and I'll even bring a turtle that I find in the Turtle Creek, which, by the way, is a thing in Dallas, Texas. Turtle Creek, look it up. I'll go find a turtle that I could bring. He says, I like turtles. He's a charmer. What can I say? I'm dead. I'm dead. All right, as we are, it says deal, just not a snapper. No snapper turtles. No snapper turtles. Don't worry about that. Storylines to watch in Game 3. Will the Mavericks avoid the vaunted 3-0 deficit? No team has ever came back from 3-0 and won a series. We almost had it last year when the Celtics were down 3-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Miami Heat. They came all the way back to force a Game 7 and then got blown out by 20 in that game, which is, by the way, if you look back on it, is objectively hilarious that a team came back from 3-0 only to get blown out by 20 on their own home court. Yep. It's objectively hilarious.
Yep.
Can they come out and punch the Celtics in the mouth to get this game started? How healthy is Luca Doncic is a big question. He allegedly got a pain-killing shot for that injury that he has been suffering. I forget what it's called. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But is he going to be healthy? How is he going to be faring tonight? Will Jason Tatum finally score the basketball? Shot 6 of 22 in Game 2. He has not scored over 20, I think, in either of the first 2 games. He has not been the guy that the Celtics needed him to be in terms of scoring the ball, but he's been good facilitating, and they've gotten big games from Jrue Holiday, Kristap Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown, so they haven't needed Tatum to score tonight. But will he do that now with Porzingis out? Kyrie Irving, will he ever show up to the NBA Finals? He had 2 horrific games in Boston, but now returning home, will he be able to play in front of the Dallas crowd, get good support rather than the hate he gets in Boston, and show out? And then Porzingis, he's out. He's not playing. How will Al Horford fare? Will the Mavericks take advantage and drive to the paint and finish at the rim more efficiently with no rim protecting Porzingis in the game? That's a big storyline that we'll have to keep our eye on. 2 minutes till tip. Are you excited for the game? I am. And if you're with me, spam those me's. Everyone who types me right now is going to get a shout out on the live show. Spam the me's if you're ready for the game. Anita Anderson, Axie, Koala, Victor Wembanyama, I like turtles. Paxton says, no, I don't believe you. Freebird, Ruben, keep on spamming those me's. Let's get that chat rate up as we are just a minute to go. The players are taking their spots on the court for the initial jump ball. ISO Shea says me. Arn Patriot says me. Wembanyama still typing those me's. Keep on spamming those me's, and as we are about to get underway, it's also your final opportunity to get your votes down below. We can go with this to start off the show. Who you got? BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavericks, same starting 5 for each crew. Gafford, Irving, Luca, PJ, Derek Jones Jr., Horford, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Jason Tatum, and Jrue Holiday for the Celtics. Michael Clark says me. AS says me. ISO's rocking with Dallas. Paxton rocking with Boston. We are tipped off in the American Airlines Center. The Mavericks have won the tip. Luca has it on the left wing. He's guarded by Jaylen Brown to start this game. Over to Kyrie. Irving drives to the rim. Layup. Good! And tonight's going gets started with an Irving lay. Now, I will say Kyrie started last game, Game 2, 4 of 5 from the field before going, 2 of 13 to end the game? So let's see if Kyrie can sustain that level of play. Tatum, guarded by Gafford, spinning, dropping it off to Brown. One more drop off to Al Horford. 8-foot push shot is good, and we're even at 2 after both squads score on their opening possession. Doncic, step back 3 early in the shot clock is true. Doncic with a step back right over Jason Tatum, and he's got his first basket of the game. Tatum stripped, loose ball. Derek Jones Jr. gets it. They're out in transition. DJJ to the rack, and he lays it up and in. Perfect start of your Dallas. 3 for 3 from the field in the first minute. It's a 7-2 lead. Like the energy I've seen from Dallas in the first 3 possessions, offensively and defensively. Jrue Holiday, step back 3, no good. Rebound Doncic, he'll bring it up. Hounded by Holiday. Doncic drives, has a step, loses it, and dribbled it off his own foot. Here comes Boston now. No numbers. Derek White left wide open for 3, and he misses it, and the Mavericks coming with the board. That can't happen.
They cannot.
It was a 2-on-4, and the Mavericks just left Derek White for an easy pull-up 3. Very strange. They dodged the bullet, though, and it remains 7-2. Bodies hit deck. Gafford and Brown hit the ground. I don't know what happened there. Doncic to the rack. Big bodies, Drew Holiday, and it's a quick 9-2 lead for the the Mavericks, and we're going to have a quick timeout by the Boston Celtics. Not even 2 minutes into this ball game, the American Airlines Center is buzzing, and Mavericks fans are ecstatic with their 9-2 lead.
Man, oh man. What did I say at the beginning of the stream, man? The Mavericks are going to come out. They're going to come out firing. Kyrie even getting the first basket. That was huge for him. And Boston, how do they respond? Are they going to have that killer instinct to try to come back, weather the storm, and make this a ball game? But it's all Dallas early on.
Yeah, Mavericks. I said that off the jump, is that I've liked the way they came out in this game. And I know that we can't really say it's the Kristap Porzingis effect because Porzingis has not started the other 2 games. Mm-hmm. But has there not been a more conceited effort early on to drive to the rim?
Yeah.
Like Kyrie got to the rim layup. Luca got to the rim layup. Luca got to the rim and dribbled off his own foot. But then even in transition, Derek Jones Jr., who has struggled in this series, stole the ball from Tatum and then went coast to coast for an easy layup without any resistance from Jaylen Brown. Like, to me, there is a clear emphasis on getting to the rack early in this game. Yeah. I mean, we've had they've had 5 possessions. 4 out of the 5 they've went to the rack. The only other one was a Doncic step back 3 that he cashed.
Yeah, and that's got to feel good for Doncic because Doncic, you can kind of tell that he likes to get one of those step back threes, early in the game, just to kind of feel how his shot's going to feel the rest of the game. And that one goes down. He's going to be shooting a bunch of those tonight, and I wouldn't expect nothing less from the guy who, let's face it, if Dallas is winning the series, he's a clear-cut Finals MVP. So.
If the Mavericks come back and win the series, he's no doubt going to win MVP. Yeah. He's probably going to have some sort of record for double-doubles, triple-doubles in his first finals appearance or something like that. He's averaging more than 30 points in just around 10 rebounds and 10 assists through the first 2 games. He's going to put up ridiculous numbers. Early start, but it's been a fun, entertaining start. If you're enjoying the game so far, hit that thumbs up button. Remember, every 100 likes that we get combined channels today, I'm taking a shot of tequila. 40 people watching on the Heat Report, only 13 likes. That is unacceptable. I know you Heat fans. I know the Heat Report. We should be way higher than that. Let's get to 20 likes ASAP. We're live here for every game for free. Hit that thumbs up button. I like what I've seen on Chat Sports, though, Cullen. 30 people watching, 30 likes. If you're one of the people that just tuned in, though, hit that thumbs up icon. But I like that Chat Sports is at a perfect 1-for-1 ratio in terms of viewers to likes. That's very nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal, right?
That is the goal.
Yeah.
Everyone in the building liked the video.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Chat Sports bringing it with the Super Chats, too.
Chat Sports has brought $25 Super Chats. Remember, 200 total, and we are taking down a beer boot race. A lot of fun. Still only have 17 likes on our Heat Report channel. Let's get to 20 before we tip off. We need 3 more likes. Who is going to be the 3 people to step up on the Heat Report and get us 20 likes before we start off this first quarter once again? Michael Harmon says, you rock. No, Michael, you rock. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with Cullen and myself as we're here watching some NBA Finals games. 2 more likes away from 20 on the Heat Report. Let's go. Completely free. I want to get there before we get game action back underway. Help me out. 2 likes away. Yeah. 2 likes away.
Apparently, they're showing where Kristaps may have suffered the injury. Looks like it was on a free throw, believe it or not. So
interesting. Free throw box
rebound.
out? Yeah. All right, we are back. Let's see if this like number updated. We'll have to check. Brown drives baseline, swings at the Horford. It's a 3, and he knocks it down. Al Horford, who has to play big with no Porzingis, has the first 5 points for the Boston Celtics, Cullen. How about that?
Hey, man, big game Al coming to play.
I mean, he's old, but he's still got it, folks.
Yeah.
Gafford posting up Jason Tatum, out to Irving. One more, Derek Jones Jr. rejected by Horford. Al Horford's been the best player on the Celtics through 2.5 minutes.
Good Lord, man. I mean, that's the thing with the Celtics team, man, is they have so many guys that can step up on any given situation. It looks like tonight Al Horford came ready to play.
I mean, they've got the best top 7 in the NBA.
By far.
Doncic inbounds it to Irving. Lefty hook banks in. How about that? 4 points for Irving. 11-5 Dallas lead. 5 of 6 from the field. Dallas is 2 of 4 for Boston. Brown pump fake baseline drive. Swinging to the corner, Derek White, quick release, too strong, Gafford board, outlet to P.J. Washington. Washington struggled through 2 games, finds a trailing Irving. Irving now guarded by White, calls for a screen, gets the screen. Horford defends. Kyrie, step back, doesn't like it, gets the ball back, has his new dribble, drives right on Horford, quick lay, too strong. Now those are the shots that you're going to need to hit if you're Kyrie Irving. Can't fall. Boston the other way. Tatum baseline drive. Layup rejected by Gafford. Offensive rebound. Drew Holiday smokes the layup. And then Tatum commits the foul. Rough start for Jason Tatum once again, Cullen. 0 of 3 or 0 of 1 from the field. A foul and a turnover.
Yeah, can't have that if you're Tatum. Also, I want to say shout out to Daniel Gafford. Gafford and Lively need to have their presence felt in these games at home. They were kind of almost invisible for those first 2 games.
Well, that's
Gafford
what made
was a
them
great
so
shot
effective
right there.
against OKC and the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
You've been completely right though, Cullen. They've been non-existent in the first 2 games. Step back 3, Doncic came up short there, and then rebound by Jaylen Brown. Doncic hunting Jason Tatum early. Brown will take a step back 3. He can't make. Doncic with the board. That's his second. Outlet P.J. Washington. Numbers for Dallas. Lobbed inside. Gafford slammed home. Tatum and Brown didn't get back on defense, and the Mavericks lead 13-5, the largest of the series, and we're only 4 minutes into this ball game.
This is exactly the start Dallas needed. Look at the energy in this place. They're already on their feet here in the American Airlines Center.
Holiday drives inside. Lefty layup. Rattles in and out. Good defense by Gafford, rebound, Jones Jr., outlet, Doncic. Could they take a double-digit lead here? Kyrie's got it, guarded by Horford on the left wing. Jab step, sees 2 or 3 bodies, crossover, step back 3. Oh, too strong. It looked good for my angle, though, Cullen. I thought that was nylon.
Man, you could only hope, but now the Celtics have it on the other end. They need to start attacking the basket more, man.
Yeah, Holiday inside, kicks out to White. Good defense by Doncic, cutting him off. Back to Holiday on the right wing. He drives baseline, steps back, 18-foot shot is true. And that's the first basket from someone not named Al Horford for Boston tonight, 13-7.
Go. And Dallas doing a really great job of attacking the rim, and there goes Luca drawing another foul, and 1.
No, they're going to say it's on the floor. Doncic tried to get the pull-through into a shot foul. They whistled the foul. Doncic threw up a shot and netted it. I mean, I don't think that's a foul to start.
No.
But if it is a foul, it should probably be an and 1. But it will be side out for Dallas. I Like Turtles knows how to do it, man. Says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Amazing channel for up-to-date sports news. What a guy.
What a legend.
Doncic inside on Tatum. Easy layup. That is now 7 points for Doncic. 2 of them isolating on Tatum. Tatum just doesn't look engaged on both ends here.
No, he doesn't.
Holiday, baseline drive, swung to Brown. Brown drives the baseline. He swings it now to White. Corner 3. Too strong. Lively, who just checked in, grabs the board. Outlet Kyrie. Dallas trying to smell blood and go up double digits. Kyrie drive. Swooping layup. It's good! 17-7. Irving with 6. Doncic with 7. Mavericks coming to play. Jaden Hardy into the game as well. Tatum to the rim. Bank shot is good. And Tatum is finally on the board with a bucket today.
Yeah. Tatum needs to do that more often, man. He can get to the rim with some of the best of them. So you need to see that more if you're a Boston Celtics fan.
Doncic playing with Tatum. Gets inside. Easy floater. Tatum can't hold Luca. Doncic. Doncic has got 9.
Jesus. Doncic is really aggressive so far in this one. Really
16 points in the paint for Dallas.
That's what I'm saying, man. Keep attacking the paint. No Kristaps.
Jaylen Brown travels. Turnover. The Celtics are in disarray. And what was the storyline in question I was asking in the pregame? What will Boston do with no Porzingis in their rotations? And you know who is checking in? Xavier Tillman, the person they acquired at the trade deadline back in February, has not played in this rotation, but is having to play tonight. Maxi Kleber in, pick and roll, Lively, Doncic, Lively gets it, fouled, and one! Derek Lively absorbs the contact from Tillman and finishes, and the Dallas Mavericks now hold a 12-point lead and a chance to make it 13. The Mavericks have came to play tonight, folks.
Look at that, Lively. Smart roll to the basket, able to withstand the contact from Tillman, finish at the rim. He's going to the line for an and one.
Oh, that's a tough bucket.
Yeah.
He got hit. It got blocked first. I feel like it got blocked. He kept control of the ball, and then on the follow-through, the wrist got hit. The ball came loose, and then he almost finger rolled it in. Impressive bucket from Lively.
Sure.
He also converts the three-point play. It's 22-9, and the Mavericks are shooting, what is that? I missed the number. I think it said 11 of 14 from the field. Tatum, step back three. Answer! Tatum back-to-back buckets now. He's got 5 points. Jason Tatum, are you finally showing up to the finals yourself?
Welcome to the NBA Finals, Jason Tatum.
Doncic hunting Tatum here on the defensive end. Luca, step back three. Left it short. It's an air ball. First time Tatum has played good defense there. Pass ahead by the Celtics to Tatum. He's got it in the corner now. Doncic is the defender. Tatum fouled by Doncic. Luca got up a little physical. That's his first of the game. Tatum barking to the ref. Luca barking to the ref. 22-12 is the score. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Luca never afraid to talk to the officials and let them know how he feels.
That's for sure. What's up, Miami Heat prods? Honestly, both Tatum and Doncic are almost unbearable with the way they complain to officials.
Say that again.
Drew Holiday has it, swings over to Brown. Jaylen Brown, no contest, will shoot a three, and he misses it. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, there was absolutely no contest there.
None.
Kyrie, pull up three. Oh, he's feeling it! That was a interesting shot choice, but he absolutely drains it. Lead back to 13. Kyrie's got 9 points on 4-6 shooting. Brown, three, fouled, and he'll head to the line. Kyrie just gave you a three, but he commits the three-point foul. The cardinal sin in basketball is fouling a three-point shooter. Just can't happen.
Yeah. I like the energy that the Mavericks have came out with. They clearly are energized, are attacking the basket. They want to show why they made the NBA Finals. But on the defensive end, it's causing them to make a couple miscues. We've seen a couple fouls now on jump shots that we did not need to from both Kyrie and Luca. Just need to rein it in a little bit. But you're getting good stuff from the Mavericks so far.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown will head to the line for three. He's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc so far. Would have been 0 for 3, but obviously the foul does not count. And he misses the first free throw, coming up just a tad bit short. I'm not calling Jaylen Brown a role player, but there is something to playing better home and road, specifically in the NBA Finals, right? When you're on the road in the Finals, it just is so dang, whoa, 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 whoa!
Take it easy. I guess the players didn't know.
The players forgot this was a three-point foul. Jaylen Brown takes and makes the second free throw, so he's 1 of 2. And they tried to inbound the ball.
Yeah, they did.
No one knew he had another free throw. What are we doing here?
Take it easy. Brown
will be at the line again. He's 1 for 2. Can he make it 2 for 3? He does. Sam Hauser in for Boston. Oh, what's up, Duncan? How are you doing, my friend? Kyrie, Kleber, PJ Washington, Lively, and Jaden Hardy are the 5 for Dallas. PJ drives, kicks out to Kleber, swing to Hardy. Hardy to the rack, stepped out of bounds, turnover.
Can't be having that.
Interesting lineups for both squads. You just heard me rattle off the Mavericks lineup. Hauser, Tillman, Drew Holiday, and the Jays for Boston right now. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Let's get to 376K today. Tatum's got it right wing, guarded by Lively. Sees 2 bodies shaded over. Sidestep triple for Tatum. Bricks that one. Good box out by the Mavs. Allow Kleber to sky in for the board. Outlet to Hardy. Here comes the flamethrower off the bench. Straight line drive to the rim. No basket. Now the Celtics have numbers. Jaylen Brown to the rack. Lefty lay is good. Back to a single-digit game. 25-16 as we're under 4 to go in the first period.
Yeah, great job by Brown there, seizing the moment and getting that layup in transition.
PJ Washington, guard by Hauser. They'll isolate. PJ spinning, right hook, off glass, no good. I mean, that's a mismatch, but I'm kind of confident the Celtics would be willing to allow that. Tatum will launch another three. That one rattles in after hitting front rim, and the Mavericks will call a timeout to talk things over. 7-0 run for Boston to cut it to a 6-point game. Tatum's got 8 points early on with a pair of triples, and we're heading to our second timeout of the first quarter. Duncan says if we win this game and retain Hurley, I'll be on cloud 9. Yeah, Duncan, I know we talked about it last weekend about Hurley potentially leaving. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. I got the sense Sunday night, and I think I said this to you, that I thought Hurley was going to go back to UConn or stay with UConn. And evidently that was the case, and I'm glad to see the best coach in college basketball stay in the best environment in college basketball with the UConn Huskies.
Yeah. Great job so far, Tatum. He's been aggressive, 3 of 5, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 8 points, leading the Celtics in scoring right now. But how about Kyrie Irving, man? 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field. Is he, letting the Boston crowd get to him, man? Because we did not see any of this.
It's possible. Kyrie has certainly looked more confident today. He's gotten to the rack. He's taken advantage of the switches when he's had Tillman on him, when he's had Al Horford on him, getting to the rack, and he's been able to finish those layups. Maybe that's just a product of no Porzingis being in the game, no rim protector. But either way, I've liked what I've seen from Kyrie Irving here. If you haven't already, like I said, hit that sub button. Daily content here at Chat Sports will be live on Thursday. We're actually going to be live the next 3 days on the channel.
Crazy.
Because I am going to be live tomorrow just doing a normal NBA show. We'll talk probably some free agency rumors, draft stuff as well. So if you love the NBA and just want daily videos and daily live shows, well, I'll be live on the channel once again tomorrow talking some NBA hoops for the offseason. So join us then, and we'll be here for the rest of the NBA Finals as well. Yeah. What's up, BB? What's up, Riley Shea, Anita Anderson, football adjustment?
Yeah.
I like Turtles saying Dallas, and who's your NFL team? The Miami Dolphins, the Dolphins, the Dolphins. I'm a Miami guy through and through now. Yeah. Miami guy through and through.
Mr. 305.
Matthew Petey fan. Petey is the GOAT. Okay, Petey's burner. Who we got winning? I'm going to go with Mavericks. I know they're up 6, and you might think that's why, but I did think Dallas was going to win today. No Porzingis. They were going to have to win this game because if they lost this game, the series is practically over. Yeah. That's why I was going to go with Dallas. Also, producer Smitty of Celtics Today gave me a very fun statistic, Cullen. I don't know if you heard it in the office. This is only the third time, because the Mavericks were 2.5-point favorites today. Mm-hmm. This is the third time since January that the Celtics have been underdogs in a game. You know what happened the previous 2 times?
What's that?
They lost by double digits. So the Celtics are not underdogs often. Only 2 times in 2024, basically. But when they were the underdogs those 2 times, they got blown out. And I'm not saying there's going to be a blowout, but I think there's something to Vegas understanding teams, line movements, right? Mm-hmm. They don't give the Celtics as underdogs often, so when they do, I think Vegas feels pretty confident that the favorite is going to win.
Yeah, and this is a tough spot for Boston. Obviously, whenever you find out one of your key contributors to this finals run is potentially not going to play for the rest of the series, it's kind of a deflating blow. So for them to kind of flip it on its head in less than 24 hours' time, I mean, that's a tough ask for anybody.
Yeah. Petey says it's to the guy. He is a guy. Like, I think he's a top 12 quarterback in the league. Like, if you're going to try to tell me he's like a top 5, like, at face of the league, he's not that type of guy. But he is a guy that can lead you to wins. That's for sure. Kyrie's got it. Left elbows. He is working on Hauser. Step back, mid-range shot. Left it short. Derek Lively fighting on the glass is going to earn the Mavs another possession as he kind of battled for it and threw it off Jrue Holiday's foot.
Lively and Gafford really need to flash this game. I know I said P.J. Washington. It's really all the role players for Dallas. They've got to step up in this spot here at home to get this series back to a respectable striking distance for the Mavs.
Yeah, completely agree. Xavier Tillman will head to the bench. Al Horford back in. Luca also back in. He'll inbound. He lobs it into Kleber at the top of the key. 3 to go in the quarter. Luca, Kleber, Kyrie, PJ, and Lively. Hauser, Brown, Tatum, Jrue Holiday, and Horford. Kleber, 3, blocked, gets his own
My God. He
got blocked on a 3. The ball came right back to him, and he dropped out of bounds. This is maybe one of the most embarrassing plays I have ever seen from an NBA player.
So bad.
Maxi Kleber might be the worst player in the NBA. I'm not kidding. He might.
I know you're not. That's just funny.
Tatum, left wing, guarded by Kleber. Here we go. This ought to be good.
Oh, Jesus.
Defensive 3 seconds, Derek Lively, and that's going to be a free throw and ball for the Celtics. Chance to cut it to a 5-point game here. It will be Tatum heading to the charity stripe.
Yeah, got to hit this free throw if you're Tatum. Again, we've talked about all series, man. The Mavs not being able to hit their free throws versus the Celtics. Let's see if the trend continues here in this one.
Tatum makes the free throw, so 5-point game. New 14 seconds on the shot clock as well, with 2.5 to go for the first quarter. See, I know they shaded heavily, but I would have liked to see Luca try to take Hauser off the dribble there.
I would have too. That's probably why they hedged him.
Yeah, they shaded a lot there. Yeah. Jaylen Brown's got it, top of the key. Dante Exum checking in for Kyrie. Interesting. Jason Kidd really utilizing his bench early in this game. Hauser, 3. It's good, and we're back to a 2-point game. Cullen, this is an 11-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes for Boston.
Yeah, they really seem to weather the storm, and they're right back into it. What was once a double-digit lead, now down to 2.
Luca, right wing, isolated with Hauser. Drives left, stops, pump fakes again, fades away. Nyla and Luka Doncic, who is deadly in the mid-range in Game 2, getting back to his workspace there. He's in double figures with 11 points. It's a game high. Jaylen Brown driving into a crowd. Out to Tatum. He pump fakes. He drives. That's a blocking foul on Dante Exum, and Tatum will go to the line. Tatum has been much more aggressive early in this game. Celtics fans rejoicing as he is going to try to get up to, I believe, 11 points himself with these 2 free throws. Has 9 right now.
Absolutely. Can I just say this, man? If the ball doesn't touch Luca's hands on, the Mavericks side, I don't feel good about the possession. I just simply don't even trust. Even if Kyrie's going solo, I'd rather Luca at least survey the landscape before it goes anywhere else.
Yeah. Tatum does make the first. It's a 3-point game. Minute 45 to go in the quarter. I'll be honest, Cullen, maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong on this.
Okay.
I feel like the games in these series, the first 2, have gone by pretty quickly. I feel like this first quarter's taken a long time.
Yeah, that first commercial break, by the way, that we went on, felt like it took forever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Tatum goes 2 for 2 at the line, so back to a 2-point game. Minute 45 in the first quarter. Derek Jones Jr. checks back in. Exum driving. Pulls it back out. Now guarded by no one as he goes to the rim. Oh! Dante Exum with a poster dunk on Jason Tatum! Oh my! The pride from Australia!
Holy shit. What the hell? Dante Exum taking liftoff in the American Airlines Center.
Oh my.
Whew.
That was unbelievable. That was incredible.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither. Tatum, sidestep 3 over Luca. No good. Rebound P.J. Washington. Outlet to Doncic. 4-point lead for Doncic. Here he comes. Luca gets a screen from P.J. Washington. Drives on Hauser. Bumped. Shot does not fall, but Doncic is going to earn himself 2 free throws with a minute to go in this first quarter.
Oh, man. Yeah, Dante Exum, they're showing the replay here. Just decided, hey, I'm going to go right here and over Jason Tatum. My goodness, they're really missing Kristap Porzingis rim protection on that one. My God.
WBE says, I'm playing 2K just watching this. Let's go. That's a good way to live life, man.
Yeah.
Playing 2K, have us on your phone or side tablet, and get everything you need to know about the game. Minute to go in the quarter. Luca made that free throw. He's now got 12 points in the opening period to go alongside 3 assists and 2 boards.
Shout out to I Like Turtles. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
I mean, I Like Turtles has done a full 180 here, and now he might be a Chat Sports employee. Doncic goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Who says no?
Lead is back to 6. Lead was as much as 13, correct, Cullen?
I believe so. Here, let me
see where it ends here. Mavericks are shooting 60% from the field. Jaylen Brown coming off a curl has it. P.J. Washington hits the deck.
13.
Brown pull-up jumper, no good. Doncic board. And now he brings it up. Doncic a little high-stepping. Was he Deion Sanders? Gets the switch. Al Horford defending. Oh, my God. Cooked him. Step back three. No good. And Hauser comes here with the board. Doncic actually put him in a blender, man. Hauser trailing three. Top of the key. Is good. Doncic did not get back on defense. And that hurt Dallas as Hauser got a good look for three.
Yeah. I haven't really seen much of Hauser so far in this one. And
he's got 2 threes today.
Yeah. Hey, they'll take that if you're Boston.
Yeah, he has been pretty much a non-factor through the first 2 games. 3-point lead, 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Doncic, step back three, top of the key. Hits the deck, no good. Rebound, Derek White. White throws it ahead. Tatum cherry picking, 2 seconds. Dunks it home! And it's a 31-30 game with 1 second to go in the opening quarter.
Man, oh man. I mean, Jason Tatum, right place, right time, able to get an easy 2 points. And that's going to end the first quarter with Dallas at one point leading by 13 points, as Rolly said, now down to 1.
Luca Doncic is such an infuriating superstar.
He really is.
He, back-to-back possessions, took a step-back three and hit the deck both times trying to draw a foul and did not get back on defense.
Can't have that, man. Cannot have that.
I got to send this tweet out. If you want to tell the people why, I guess you could tell them why they should follow me on Twitter.
I mean, hey, listen. There's a lot of places you can get your NBA content, news, rumors from. My guy Rolly here, he's always in. He's always plugged in, always talking about the NBA, and he's one of the best that I know that knows how to do it. So give him a follow. At Nic_Rohloff on Twitter. He's the guy you need to follow. What are we doing?
I'll say this as well. How about this, Cullen?
What's up, man?
How about this? I'm going to throw my tweet for today's game into the chat. For every person who retweets this tweet will get a shout out on today's show. I'm going to put this tweet in both chats. And if you retweet that tweet I put in the chat, I'll give you a shout out on the show. And while you're there, that's the easiest way to follow me as well. Duncan says, I strongly vouch for my man, Rolly. Appreciate you, Duncan. What's Cullen's Twitter? It's a good question, too. You want to tell the people where you're at?
Yeah, if you want to follow me, Cullen Brown 21. That is my Twitter. Twitter and Instagram, actually. So, Cullen Brown 21. Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll do it another time. But if you want to follow me, in fact, actually, I'm going to go like that tweet.
Shout out to Duncan for giving me a retweet. Shout out to Duncan. See if anyone else. I'll refresh to see if anyone else gets a shout out. We got my guy Axie. Shout out to Axie. He's a legend. We got Zachary Moffitt. Shout out to you. We got Nets Philappa. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone showing some love on Twitter. See if any more come in here. Also, I don't know if any of you guys are NBA draft fans, but I'm talking the NBA draft more than anything right now on Twitter. After doing some extensive scouting last night and this morning, I'm a bigger fan of California's Jalen Tyson than I was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He is a projected mid to late first round pick, and I tell you what, he is a stud.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we just found out I like Turtle's name.
Yeah.
I can't. Do we think it's probably the Zachary one, right?
I don't know.
Wild Turtles. I won't say it again. I will stay. I like Turtles. No, the truth is I like Turtles. You're always going to be I like Turtles to me. And the truth is also that I will also forget what your name is. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I am. So by the time the halftime rolls around, I will forget your name. Actually, that's not true. I might not forget your name because your last name is the same last name as someone I was friends with when I was at college. So might be hard to forget. So sorry. Sorry for that. Jets. So why are we calling it Twitter? Because it's always Twitter to me, and I don't care what you say. If you're an Elon Musk super defender till you die and want to call it X, I simply just don't give a shit. It's always Twitter. And that color will always be what I think of of Twitter, not black. All right, second quarter's underway. Peyton Pritchard in the game for the first time. Tim Hardaway Jr. also checking in for the first time. Al Horford launches a 3 and misses. Rebound to Tim Hardaway. Now he's going to launch a 3 right off the rip. Ooh, I tell you what, that would have been quite the start to his finals appearance for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, just the Mavs need to create some other offense. Kyrie got it going at the beginning of the first. I'd love to see him try to get it going again here to start the second.
The Mavericks need to take advantage of this lineup Boston's throwing out there. Derek White, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Pritchard, and Hauser. Jaylen Brown loses the handle. Loose ball on the deck. It's going to be Lively and Pritchard. That's a shot clock violation? I guess not. I guess they said the Mavericks had possession. Here they come now. Irving driving past White. Baseline behind the back. Posting up. Fading away. 10 feet. Left it short. Rebound fought for. It'll be off Al Horford and staying with the Mavericks. That is the second time that Derek Lively has created an extra possession for the Mavs.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like we said, man. They're making an impact in this game. They need to continue to do so, him and Gafford.
Irving inbounds it. It's Lively. Now Doncic. Doncic defended by Pritchard. Doncic drives right. Stops. Plays off 2 feet. Kicks it out to Derek Jones Jr. Back to Doncic. 3 on the shot clock. Step back. Bumped. No foul call. Air ball. Shot clock violation on Dallas as Luca barks at the officials. Just take the shot, man.
Every time.
Just take the shot.
If that's like one criticism I have of Luca, it's just like, hey, man, you don't need to talk as much. You really don't. You're better than some of this. Like, look at that, man. Just, what are you doing? Celtics now have possession here.
Derek White's got it. Left wing. Pull-ups 3 over Doncic, and that air ball. So we've now seen, what is that, 3 air balls? 1 by Doncic.
Yep.
Actually, 2 by Doncic.
Yeah.
The one that he just took, the one from over Tatum, and then that one from Derek White. Rough shooting. I guess there's some open air breezes in Dallas. Kyrie turnover.
Someone turn
and
off
here we go again.
No, dude. Like, what the heck was that?
And here we go again.
Good Lord, man.
This is when the Mavs need to take control of the second quarter, and they just had air ball turnover. Like, what are we doing here? Al Horford, guarded by Kyrie. Jaylen Brown cuts to the rim. No defense. Layup. Good.
Good Lord, man.
Celtics take a 1-point lead.
First lead of the game for the Celtics, too. God.
Yeah, trail as much as 13. Kyrie gets a screen. Hauser defending. This got to be taken advantage of. Irving drives. Kicks all the way around. It's Derek Jones Jr., and there's a foul whistled on Derek White.
Yeah.
Dead rats AG saying F Celtics. Ty Man says F, or damn. Who fell asleep there? Was that Luca? I mean, Luca's defense has been laughable. Yep, absolutely was.
I mean, there were multiple clips where like players were having to like shove him into position at times. I get that you're doing a lot on the offensive end, Luca, but like, come on, man.
That painkiller make his brain mush. Luca has it, guarded by Holiday. Gets the switch. Now it's Al Horford on the right wing. Drives, lob to no one. Turnover. And guess who's not getting back on defense? Luka Doncic. Celtics out and running. Derek White, pump fake, fouled. No foul call.
No foul call.
I don't know how that's not a foul, but all right. Mavericks ball. Irving the other way. Driving inside, hanging, lefty layup. It's good, and the Mavericks jump back out in front by 1.
Man, oh man, great job by Kyrie getting into the teeth of defense. How did they not call that foul?
Yeah, that is unbelievable to me. Tatum driving, Euro step, out to Holiday. Holiday now gets a step. Drops it off to White. Right wing 3 is wide open, and he connects. Lead to 2 for Boston, and here come the C's.
Yeah, Derek White with his, I believe that's his first 3 of the game, actually.
Yeah, he's 1 of 5.
Good Lord.
Irving, guarded by Holiday, picks up his dribble and resets it out to Doncic. Doncic, 2-man game with Lively. Al Horford defending. Doncic drives. Step back. Mid-range is too strong. Board down to Pritchard, and here come the Celtics. Pritchard, stop and go, and we'll reset the offense with Tatum at the top of the key. He's working on Tim Hardaway Jr. This is quite the mismatch. Tatum swings it over to Pritchard. He'll launch a deep one from the left wing, 30-footer. No good. Rebound, Dallas. Here comes Doncic. Irving matched up with no one, and Derek Lively misses the alley-oop slam. Offensive rebound, Jones Jr. Second chance for Dallas. Doncic spinning, losing the handle. Stops, pump fake, jab step. Lost the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Dallas. They're saying Al Horford hit it out of bounds. Doncic wanted a foul, but it will stay with the Mavs. 6 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know how Derek Lively didn't throw this home. Easy alley-oop dunk and just missed it.
There was some chaotic basketball right there. What the hell was Luca doing there? I understand he's trying to create a lane, but just, man, oh man, some questionable decision-making by
Doncic trying to draw fouls here. Just put up a shot, man. Al Horford and company are staying down. That was a foul.
There you go.
I think the Celtics challenged this.
Maybe.
Because it was off Luka Doncic. It was. It was a foul. Drew Holiday hit the shit out of his forearm. Mm-hmm. But if you want to just when they review this, they can't add a foul.
Right.
So if they're just looking at who the ball touched last, it will be off Doncic, and it will go to the Celtics with a 2-point lead.
Yeah. Very interesting start so far. Make sure you guys haven't already liked the video, as I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I almost knocked down or dropped my shot glass.
Yeah,
hit that thumbs up icon. Doing a good job on Chat Sports. 49 people watching, 46 likes. Heat Report, though. 48 people watching, 21 likes. When we get to 100 likes in total, combined channels, I'm taking a shot of tequila. We are at 67. 21 on Heat Report, 46 on Chat Sports. Can we get combined 100 likes? We're live for free. We know not everyone can super chat and donate to the channel, but we know everyone can hit that thumbs up icon because it takes 1 second. So help us out here and like the video.
Also, shout out to Duncan for the follow on Twitter. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Duncan. Duncan's a ledge.
He is a legend.
Duncan's an absolute ledge, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, man, oh, man. Tell you what, so we're at 47 plus 23, quick math at 70. If we get to 75 likes, I'll crack open a beer. I've been waiting to crack one open, but I need a good reason to. So let's get to 75 combined likes on both our channels. I'll crack open a beer. Pretty easy. By the time the play resumes here. Let's see, we got 48-24. Let's go.
So I am going to be taking a shot for every 100 likes, and Cullen's cracking open a beer for 75.
Why not?
We are 3 away. No,
you're right.
I was.
You are right.
Now we're 2 away.
Have some confidence in yourself, my guy.
I'm not a math major. What's up, Raul? Good to see you again.
One more like away. One more.
I like Turtle says shotgun at Cullen. Well, we're doing a shotgun.
I mean,
if we get a $50 super chat. How about this? $20 super chat, we'll do a beer bong race.
I'm down.
You in?
I'm down.
$20 super chat, beer bong race.
Yeah, we got a little Merbonga here. I'm down. I am down. Ugh. Chug the whole bottle, you won't do it. No, we will not. I got to drive
You're
home.
correct, Armed Patriot. I want to live.
Yeah. I got to drive home tonight, and not that you could do it on a normal drive, but the drive, especially for me, there's no shot I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, no, you'd be having to stay at my place tonight.
Yeah. For sure. Eat.
Hey! Duncan with a $20 super chat, and that means we are doing a beer bong race. Action is about to resume, so Duncan, if you could stay with us for a little bit longer, we will do that in our next timeout.
I'm down.
Lord Buddy Bear's in the building. Sorry, guys, can't super chat. Got to pay for 2 root canals and 2 crowns. Ooh. I apologize for your pain, Lord Buddy Bear.
Yeah.
I will hope that everything goes well for you.
But we did get 75 likes.
There you go.
So I'm going to crack open a beer. In the meantime, Duncan.
Doncic, 5 of 12 from the field, 13 points. He started off 5 of 7, so Luca has missed his last 5.
Can't be having that, man. Luca's also just got to keep his head. I mean, you're the leader of this team. Just you cannot be flipping out on the officials every play, man.
It is Celtics ball. No, there's no mic problems, Duncan. Not today.
Please.
At least we haven't been told.
Please.
2-point lead for the Celtics. They did win the challenge. It was off Luca. It was a foul, but can't review that. Tatum drives inside, hangs, can't finish, and Daniel Gafford swallows up the board. Luca now has it. He'll bring it up. Gafford in for Lively. It's Doncic, Kyrie, PJ, Gafford and Hardaway. Luca gets the switch. Tillman back into the game. Luca driving, hanging, missing. And then a foul on Daniel Gafford as he goes over the back of Xavier Tillman.
Yeah. Tillman's been giving solid minutes for Boston so far. Obviously, they need it with Kristap's injury. I've liked what I've seen so far. Great job contesting Luca at the rim and then obviously drawing that over the back foul.
Yeah. Derek White now has it. 7 to go in the first half. That was interesting. Tatum has it. Coming off a screen. It's an illegal screen. Xavier Tillman whistled for a little hip check, if you will, and it's a turnover right back to Dallas. CGC Zone says we can't like Super Chats. What do you mean you can't like? You can like Super Chats.
Yeah. I mean, heck, I just did for Duncan's.
Yeah.
Maybe just refresh your page, CGC.
I'm confused. Celtics are on a 23-8 run since the 4:30 mark in the first quarter.
Pretty wild.
Kyrie's got it, top of the key. He gets the switch. Tillman's the defender. This should be cooked food. Kyrie driving, playing with his food, spinning, left hook. No good. Good defense from Tillman there. And here comes Boston. Pritchard finds a trailing Tatum. Gafford picks him up. Tatum doubled. Now Drew Holiday working on PJ. Good crossover inside, hanging. Left it short, though. And Washington rips away the board. Holiday struggling. It is his birthday, by the way. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Partied a little bit last night. Just kidding. Both teams struggling in this quarter. Mavericks 1 of 9. Celtics 2 of 8. Kyrie, jab step, face up 3. Is good! Right over Peyton Pritchard like he wasn't even there. Mavericks up 1.
Great job by Kyrie Irving. We need to see more of him here in this one. Great 3 to get it going.
Kyrie's been very good today. Tatum, 3. No contest, and it's netted. That is Tatum's 3rd 3 of the game, and he has finally found the stroke from deep. Back to a 2-point lead for Boston. Tatum's got 16. Been the best player on the floor today. Kyrie driving, hanging, dropping off the Gafford for a poster slam! Xavier Tillman, welcome to my poster.
Shout out. Man, great job by Daniel Gafford being in the dunker spot. Kyrie Irving finding him for 2.
Tatum now has it. He's cooking. He's feeling good. Working on Hardaway. Gets inside. Euro step to the rim. A lot of contact. No whistle. But he finishes through the contact with a lefty layup. And they go back up by 2. Back and forth seesaw affair in Dallas. Tatum with 18 on 6 of 10 shooting. 5 to go in the period. PJ, he drives. Bumped. No basket. Rebound, Tatum, out and running. Josh Green checks in for the first time today. Now White, over to Holiday. Swung to Pritchard, corner 3. No good. Rebound, Tillman. He saves it to Tatum. What a play by Xavier Tillman, giving the Celtics a second opportunity. Tatum working on Kyrie. Setback, 3, looking for his 4th of the game. Can't make that one. And then here comes Tim Hardaway with the board. He'll push now and call for a screen. Gafford will set it. No, they'll get it to Gafford at the top of the key. Gafford can play make a little bit here. He picks up his dribble, and we are going to have a whistle. Pritchard called for a foul, grabbing Kyrie Irving on the off ball.
Yeah, so they show Tatum's drive here on Gafford. Great job with the Euro layup.
Yeah, that was an impressive take by Jason Tatum.
And then
really impressive.
Sizing up PJ. PJ, you got to get up on that, man. The way he's shooting tonight, you got to make that adjustment on the fly. Can't let Tatum just walk into a 3 from the top of the key.
Yeah. He's been great tonight. Doncic back into the game. Irving's got it on the right wing. Hauser's defending. See if Kyrie goes ISO here. Kyrie playing with his food. Step back 3. Irving is good! Kyrie's in that mode today, Cullen.
Yeah, he is. He's up to 17 first half points. Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
7 of 12 from the field.
3 of 4 from 3. We'll take that if you're Dallas.
Jaylen Brown will try to answer. He almost airballs. Guess who? Irving with the board. Outlet up ahead to Luca. Doncic pump fake. He drives. Euro step. Stripped. Regains control. Out to Washington. Catch and shoot for PJ. No good. Rebound tipped out. Irving has control. Irving's feeling it. He's going to isolate on Holiday. Step back 3. Left wing. Oh! Kyrie Irving!
That's how you freaking do it right there.
20 first half points. He is unconscious.
Keep firing, Kyrie. You're feeling it right now.
Hauser, answer!
Jesus.
His third three of the half.
Welcome to the NBA Finals, Sam Hauser.
44-43. Hauser has been phenomenal today, both defensively and offensively. Luca now working on Hauser, getting downhill, stopping, fading away. Kyrie says, not good defense there. Bucket falls for Doncic.
It's up to 15 in the first half.
Brown, drop off the Holiday to Horford to Hauser. Hauser gets by Doncic, drop off the Holiday. Holiday brings it back out to the corner, drives, kicks to Brown. Good ball movement by Celtics. Tatum downhill drive, swooping layup, no good. Rebound Holiday. Three by Horford to beat the buzzer, no good. Rebound Holiday again and put back up and in.
Great job by Holiday. We saw that so often in Game 2. Really haven't called his name much so far here in Game 3, but hey, right place, right time. He's up, got 4.
Blocking fouled whistled on Holiday as he tried to draw a charge from Kyrie, and that will take us to our second timeout going into the first half. How about the performances in the first 24 minutes from Kyrie Irving and Jason Tatum?
Yeah, leading the ways for both their teams. Kyrie needed this game. Needed it so bad.
Yes, he did. Christopher Otero, with a Heat icon in the Heat Report chat, says, "Go Celtics." Probably the first Celtic or the first Heat fan that I've seen rooting for the Celtics.
Love to know the backstory on that one.
Curious as well. But we do owe a beer bong race due to my guy Duncan sending in a $20 super chat. I like Turtle says beer time. Beer time indeed. I got my Happy Dad lemon lime today. You guys couldn't see the flavor, but there it is. Blending in with the background. Blending in with the background. So I'm going to pour mine up. Cullen's going to come up on screen, and we're going to have ourselves a little race. You got the fruit punch.
I do got the fruit punch today.
You got the punchy.
Punch. Definitely a better game, I'd say, than the first.
I mean, I've enjoyed this first half quite a bit.
Alrighty. Shout out to Duncan. You're a real one.
Shout out to Duncan. He is a real one. Let me know who you got winning this in the chat. Cullen, type C. If you got me, type R for Rolly. Get your votes down on who's going to win this beer bong race down below. All right.
Rolly technically does have the edge on me when it comes to
I usually do beer bongs quicker. You get me on boots.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to see a boot,
I'm good at finishing quickly.
that's what I have to say about that one.
I'm also I'm a sprinter.
Yep.
I am not a long distance guy.
Okay.
The long distance is the
Yeah.
3 beers. You know, this is
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah,
I
makes sense. I get the analogy.
I can sprint through one. Yeah. I've also not had good experience with long distance in other fashions of my life either.
We're getting a little deep. We're getting a little deep. Cheers, up, brother.
All right, 3, 2. Wait, hold on. 1. I cheated. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I cheated. It doesn't matter. Cullen's got to be ready for it.
Oh, good.
I gave him the Kyrie Irving Hezzy Hay. I gave Cullen Hezzy Hay. Guys, be honest. I also kind of spilled because I laughed while I was in the middle of drinking. Was that a scumbag move?
Yes.
Was that a scumbag move?
Yes, I'm not on screen yet. That was a very scumbag move. What the hell, man? Jeez. Unbelievable, this guy.
Was it a scumbag move? Duncan says yes.
Duncan, I'm sorry I failed you, man.
He said DQ. I'm sorry.
Jesus, man.
I'm sorry.
I thought we were better than this.
Flagrant 2.
Flagrant, too. Whatever.
All right, all right. If we get another 20, we'll keep it for the rest of the half. $20 super chat beer bong race.
I'm down.
The next one, the rerun, I will not be a scumbag.
Okay.
I'll be nice.
I'll be the scumbag. No, I'm just kidding. No, but hey, great job as always. Shout out to you, Duncan. Again, if y'all want to, here, let me pull up the super chat menu real quick before we get back live here. Just a reminder, any super chat gets on screen. We'll shout you out. $10, 5 push-ups. I think me and Rolly can also split that. I need to do some push-ups as well. $20, Heat Hall of Fame, plus a shot. Roll if you want to show the basketball that you'll get on if you're at Heat Hall of Fame. Right there. And we are doing a little discount, $50 beer bong race, $20 right now through the rest of the half.
I suppose I got to get Duncan on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Doncic pull-up 10-footer at the elbow is good. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Mavericks back up by 3.
Man, oh man, back and forth. This is the NBA Finals that we came to see.
Yep.
Right here.
Doncic with 17. Al Horford's got it. Starting lineup for Boston is in. Tatum in the corner. Guarded by P.J. Washington. Rises up for a triple. Doesn't fall, and Derek Lively with the board. Let's see if the Mavericks can extend this lead back to 6 or 7 going into the half. Irving driving, easy take, but misses the layup.
Can't be having that,
Out
Kyrie.
of all the shots Kyrie's made today, that's the one he misses. Horford 3, that's a 5-point swing, folks.
5-point swing if I've ever seen.
It went from Mavs should be up 5 to we're tied at 48.
Kyrie, man, the most skilled player, some would argue, in NBA history. Just gotta finish, man.
P.J. Washington drives.
Oh,
What
find.
a pass!
What a find!
Was dangerously close to traveling because he jumped in the air to pass and almost came back on the floor, but was able to dish it off right at the last second to Lively for a slam.
Lively's such an impressive rookie, man. Just right place, right time, and P.J. Washington able to find him underneath.
Now Lively tasked with guarding Tatum. Tatum driving. He drops it off to White. White out to Horford. Back to Derek White. Quick release in the corner. No good. And Jaylen Brown's going to be whistled for a foul, pushing Kyrie in the back, fighting for the board with 49 seconds to go in the first half. And Cullen, if I'm correct here, I believe that is Jaylen Brown's 3rd foul.
It's actually 2nd.
Okay, I am wrong.
I was actually about to say, but hey, you know what? Still something to keep worth noting if you're Boston.
I'm not wrong often. I was there.
Oh man. Got to finish strong if you're Dallas.
Absolutely. Got close quarters, close halves. P.J. Washington then driving, stopping, turns it over. Numbers for Dallas, 3-on-2. Brown, drop off to Tatum, layup, good. We're back even at 50.
P.J. Washington has been about as big of a X-Factor letdown as I think I've had here at Chat Sports.
Yeah, he hasn't been that good today.
He really hasn't. Now, other players have stepped up, but
Really, he hasn't been that good in this series.
not that I can remember. I mean, the infamous play at the end of Game 2, he was came up short on, whether that was a foul or not. That's up for debate, but
Oh, he got fouled.
yeah, hasn't been great for Mr. PJ.
Has not. After a really good series against the T-Wolves and Thunder, too.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah, I forgot. Cullen's a Thunder fan, guys. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 1 possession for each team. We're even at 50. Doncic has it, guarded by Horford. Isolating. Step back 3. Too strong. Rebound P.J. Washington. Free reign to the basket, and he's fouled. Got stripped from behind, but on the arm from Jrue Holiday, and P.J. Washington will get 2 free throws with 9.5 to go in the first half.
Shout out to PJ making it up right there. That's also Jrue Holiday's 2nd foul, just worth noting. So
Now look at this. Very rare do you see nobody in a half-court setting, Cullen.
Yeah,
There was no one from the free throw line down.
that's what I was going to say. I think they teach you that in elementary school. Put yourself between the man and the basket. And nobody was between the man and the basket on that play.
P.J. Washington misses the first free throw. Can't have that. Defensive adjustments in for Dallas to close the half. Derek Jones Jr., Maxi Kleber, and Josh Green check in. I'd imagine Kyrie, Luca Doncic check out. So it'll be P.J. Washington, Lively, Green, Kleber. I forget who the other guy on the floor is.
For who?
Dallas. But either way, PJ makes the second. 51-50. Tatum, step back 3 at the buzzer. No good, too strong. Washington board doesn't get up a shot. And we will go into the first half, or into the halftime break, with a score of 51-50.
Shout out.
51-50 is the score. Ooh. Grade the first half for me. A, B, C, D, or F.
Grade it. Get those letter grades in. I'll give some shout-outs to people who dropped their A, B, C, Ds.
I got to go grab something from the other office. If you want to take it ISO for 1 minute.
Can do that. Give me a quick second just to get myself.
Axie, type in those A's. I like Turtle says C+. Daniel Adams says B. I thought that was an A- first half. I thought it was fun all the way around. A+ for competitiveness from Duncan. I'd completely agree.
Yep.
I'd completely agree.
All right. If you got to go, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So 51-50. Like I said, I'm giving shout-outs. We'll talk a little ball while Rolly handles business for a second. Oh, man. Let's see. I like Turtle C+. Is that because of any particular reason? Because I thought it was a pretty good first half if you're a neutral viewer. I like Turtles. A lot of missed open shots. Yeah, there were at times, especially Luca stepbacks, which that to me drives me insane whenever I'm watching Mavericks games because he can get into that habit where he feels like he's feeling it. I mean, he hit his first one tonight, and he feels like he can jack up like 10. Daniel Adams says B. CGC zone, B. A+ Duncan as far as competitiveness. That's what I'm saying. Axie in the Heat chat, A. Miami A+. A from Christopher. Dallas A. A+ is insane. A+ to me, so for me, I grade pretty hard. So if I'm going to give an A+ on something, that's basically me saying I'm going to, that's like the best half I've ever seen. If I had to grade it personally, I'm somewhere between a B+ and an A-. Because that was a really good competitive half. I thought there were some good moments, and then there were some more like stagnant moments. But overall, B+, A-, it's kind of where I fall. Duncan says I don't grade hard at all. Hey, man, if you were my teacher, you'd be the man. You are the man, actually. You follow me on Twitter. Everything is either A+ or F. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's literally back and forth and full of... What is that? I don't know what. The rest of your chat's not pulling up, Blake. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, A+ is tough for me, but I'm somewhere between A-, B+. Freebird says C. I like Turtles. If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. Great freaking movie. Great freaking movie. If you're not first, you're last. Little shake and bake, baby. It's weird. It's weird we know Boston has that gear they flip specifically for bottom of the half of the fourth quarter. Hopefully Dallas doesn't gas out before then. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Dallas, right, is they have such a slim margin for error, even with Kristap's out. Like, Boston clearly is a great team. I don't know, man. Just keep working on your half-court sets. Because I think defensively, they've actually been playing pretty well. Obviously, got to keep track of the shooters, keep track of Tatum. Hauser apparently decided to show up today. But, yeah, man. I don't know. Kyrie's been doing his part, which that's all I can ask. That's all I can ask. I'm looking at the stats here. Kyrie, 20 points. You can 100% live with that. And Doncic's got 17. The rest of the guys had to step up. That's 37 combined points. That only leaves 14 others for the role players. So, hell, no one else has more than 5, and that's Derek Lively, who's a rookie. Luca needs to step up, be the leader he's supposed to be. I agree. This is a big spot for Luca. First NBA Finals, your first home game in an NBA Finals. Got to keep your composure, man. Got to keep your composure. Boston Celtics is the lord of the collection championship trophy. Win for another trophy to add to the collection. That's in the Heat channel, and Lizzie, I don't know if you're a Celtics fan, but I appreciate you tuning in. Mavs need to use the big man in the paint. Hey, when they've dumped it off to Gafford and Lively, they've paid dividends. I respect that, Freebird. All right, I'll tell you this much right now. Since Rolly's still away, I'm not sure where he is, to be honest. We're at, math, give me a second. We're at 81 likes? 81 likes right now. I'll make a deal with you guys since Rolly's not here. If we get up to 100 likes by the end of this first half, what do you think? If we get to 100 likes by the start of the second half, what do you think we should do? Roller just came back in.
I'll do 2 shots.
Do 2 shots? All right, little twofer there. Little twofer. Nah, Roller's taking your time. I'm just reading the chat here. Daniel Adams. Dallas needs a third option for scoring like Jeremy Grant. DJJ isn't consistent enough. I really thought tonight that could have been a PJ Washington game. He has, let me count, 1 point. 1 point. I mean, 37 out of combined 51 points for Dallas's big 2. It's not sustainable. Give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. Okay, cool. Throw Rolly back on the screen.
I think my audio's still here.
No, it's not.
Now you muted me?
I did mute you.
Okay.
There you are.
All right, we're back. For some reason, I didn't pick me up there, Cullen.
Okay.
You know, I feel like there are times, I don't know if you ever feel me with this, you just like run out of energy. You ever get that?
I do.
I needed to pick me up bad.
Okay.
So I got some energy.
Okay. Don't know what that is. Don't want to know what that is. Oh, man. We're at 86 likes.
All right, let's stop fucking around. All right, I said I got energy. Can we start liking the video? We're live here on 2 different YouTube channels. I don't know why I have like a third finger up there. But either way, I'm taking 2 shots of tequila to really sweeten up the odds when we get to 100 likes. We're at 30 on or 57 on Chat Sports, 30 on our Heat Report, 13 likes away. I'm really disappointed with the Heat Report viewers because that's my home base. That's the channel that I host. And for us to put out this poor display of like numbers is just absolutely disgusting to me. Hit that thumbs up icon. We're live just to hang out with you guys. So hit that thumbs up button, and we are 12 likes away from 100. Come on. Come on. Foof Shiesty says, do y'all show the game? We can't. If we showed it, we'd be shadow banned from the world, and the FBI would put us in a dark room where we could never see the sun again.
He's not kidding. You think he's joking. We got that signed in our contract.
For real, like the FBI has contacted me multiple times and told me I'm on the threat list.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, we're at 90 likes. Can we get 10 more likes, please?
Yeah, we are so close. Come on.
I'll do a shot with you. How about that? I'll do a shot with you.
And the most unsurprising news of all time, the Patriots have officially retired the number 12.
Congratulations.
They're also putting up a statue. Standing 12 feet tall. No, it's kind of funny. Exactly 12 feet is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Karen says, let's go Boston. I'm curious to see there. We're 9 likes away from 100. Come on, folks. Hit that thumbs up icon. I like Turtles and Nuggets fan. It's a heartbreaker. Actually, that's not really a heartbreaker. I know I'm a Heat fan. I like Turtles. So you got me last year, and he's saying sorry about it. But listen, y'all were a good team. Y'all deserved it. That's for sure. You guys deserved it over us. We had our miracle run. It was fun. I knew that we were not better than the Nuggets. I knew that. 9 likes away from 100. Come on. Hit that thumbs up icon. I gotta tell you.
What's up?
I had a half of a protein bar. That was my energy source. I had a protein bar.
Sure.
Half of it.
Sure.
And
Say,
I've never had no free ads, Barbell's protein bar before.
Yeah.
And having half of it, that was absolutely terrific. That was a candy bar.
Okay.
The fact that had 20 grams of protein and was only 210 calories, like, sure, it's a little 210 calories for like a snack, like,
yeah.
But like that shit was a candy bar. Like that was terrific. Yeah. Now all I want to do is go buy a bundle of them.
But you're probably gonna do.
I probably will end up doing that.
Yeah. Protein for the win, says yes.
Donald, he's not really an NBA guy.
He really isn't.
He watches, he follows, but he's not an NBA guy. Tom Downey's not an NBA guy. Yeah. AS says protein for the win. Yeah, I mean, protein is a good energy source. Carbohydrates, good energy source. Not like some shitty loaves of bread or something like that. Like sweet potatoes, broccoli, vegetables. Cullen, how'd you like your dinner today? What'd you guys have for dinner today? Let me know what we had on the menu today. What was on tap?
Yeah.
What was on tap today?
What was on tap? Honestly,
we had this place called Flower Child.
Yes.
It was terrific, as it always is. My plate, grilled chicken, little glazed sweet potatoes, and roasted broccoli. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
Yeah. I think I had roughly the same thing. I think I just had rice instead of potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Going rice is a little bit of a psycho move. Is it good?
It's really good. Well, here's the thing. So,
like better than some of the other options I've told you about?
Rolly doesn't know this about me, but rice is my singular favorite item of food. Like, I will eat rice as my last meal. Like, I love rice.
Really?
I love rice.
Interesting.
That is my, like, favorite item, like, more than, like, tacos, steak, whatever you name. Like, rice is my favorite thing. I just think it's versatile. It goes with pretty much anything. And, yeah, I love rice. So, like, when it's an option, I'm going to take it. Nothing against potatoes.
I mean...
But that's just me.
I like rice. I do. I love rice. Like, you mix it with... You really make it so versatile. Like,
exactly.
But, like...
I get it.
Steamed brown rice? Or did they put some type of, like, thing to make it better?
I don't think it was anything special. I mean, I think it was just pretty much just regular brown rice, but it mixed in with, like, the... what did they put on the roasted broccoli? That, like... I don't know if it's seasoning, but, like, whatever it is, I mixed it in with the rice. And
the roasted broccoli?
Yeah. It was,
yeah, they do, like, a little Parmesan sauce and, like, some, like, crisps. I don't know what the crisps are, but I do know it's, like, a Parmesan-type sauce.
Yeah. Duncan says, I put eggs in my rice. That's another... Hey.
Eggs and rice is terrific.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, thank you. See, this is why me and Duncan are boys.
Duncan's a good fella. Good fella. I like turtles because I want sushi now. Fun fact about me... I never had sushi until 3 months ago.
Really?
2 months ago. 2 months ago or 3 months ago was the first time I've ever had sushi, and I am a sushi guy now. I've only had it one time since. I also feel like sushi's not something you get a lot.
No, because you can't get sushi that much.
Yeah, right.
First time I had sushi, it was actually the first time I ever had food poisoning. So I didn't have it for a long time.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Daniel Adams got Panda Express. What'd you get from Panda Express? Duncan says authentic Mexican steak tacos with regatta cheese, chives, and onions, and corn tortillas. Duncan, where are you located? Are you on the road right now, or are you in your home base? I know you drive, I think, trucks for a living. I think I remember you saying that before. I like Turtle says I had Sour Punch straws and Lay's chips. You want to talk about a unhealthy dinner.
That is something.
I'm sure it tasted good when you had it.
Taco Bus for the win. I've never heard of Taco Bus.
Yeah, you're on the road in Texas. Nice, Duncan. Nice. Daniel says, I don't know if Panda Express is a West Coast thing. No,
it's everywhere.
I think it's worldwide.
Yeah,
or at least
nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side. Fried rice, orange chicken. That's a good combination. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had Chinese food in a long time.
Yeah.
Because I have been eating very healthy lately. But boy, is this talk of fried rice and orange chicken really made me kind of feel like I want some Chinese food.
Also, did you see one of the other guys we worked with? Did you see Chugs' post about fast foods that he would like rank top 5 or whatever?
Did not see it.
So like Chugs' post, or let me give context here. So one of our coworkers here at Chat Sports, there was like one of those like spam posts on Instagram where it's like circle 5 of these that you would like to have for the rest of your life. And let's just say Smitty had some words for Chugs' choices. And one of them was Panda Express. Like, he rated Panda Express one of his top 5 options for, like, fast food ever.
Interesting. I've only had Panda. I've actually, like, 2 or 3 times. I think it is good, though. We had a lot of tacos today. We had Dunkin' have tacos. Axie had Taco Bell's Katina Quesadilla. Lord Buddy Bear had 12 tacos. 12 tacos. Jesus. A lot of tacos.
Unless it's like those mini tacos from Jack in the Box.
AS says, try Isopure Protein if you get a chance. Purest you can get. All right, AS. I'll stay locked in. Karen said piece of cake. Dashell says, what college football team do you root for? Dashell, I'll give you one chance to guess my favorite college football team. I do have one. Cullen, you know it, right?
I do.
So he knows he's not, I won't lie. Dashell, if your next comment is the right university that I support in football, I will do a beer bong on the house. And I'll give you a hint. It's not South Florida. It's not Miami.
Okay, so he said that.
You said Miami. I saw that. I want to give you one more chance because it makes sense. I do the Miami Dolphins channel. I do the Miami Heat channel. Probably is a good guess to go Miami.
Yeah.
It is not the Hurricanes. One guess. Yeah. Next comment is the one on you. If you win, I do a beer bong on the house. $50 value.
For free.
For free.
It's pretty crazy.
See, can he do it?
Given some guesses from I Like Turtles. Seminoles from Duncan. It's not the Seminoles.
I like you. Turtle says Clemson. I don't want to give Deschelle a vote here. Axie says Syracuse. Lord Buddy Bear says A&M.
Duncan says
this man says Notre Dame. AS says the Gators. Deschelle, I'm waiting for your next guess here.
It has not been named yet.
And here it is. It's Alabama. That would be incorrect. It is the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Might be the most random thing that you could ever find out about me. I am a North Carolina football fan. Shout out to Sam Howell. Shout out to Drake May. Two legends of the past 5 years. We'll see who quarterbacks the team this year. I don't even know. All right, it's time to talk basketball once again as the Mavericks hold a 1-point lead in Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Celtics start the second half with the ball, and Jaylen Brown gets the scoring started with a nice pull-up left elbow jumper to put the Celtics back out in front.
Let's freaking go. Jaylen Brown coming out of the half, getting the scoring going for the Celtics.
52-51. Doncic working on Tatum the other way, getting to the rim. Layup is good. You know, that's an excellent play by Daniel Gafford. Yes, you heard that correctly. Set a screen, got Doncic's man on the hip, and then re-screened his guy so he could not contest Doncic driving to the rack. That is high-level pick-and-roll screening by Gafford. Celtics, good drop-off to Drew Holiday for a lefty layup as they go back out in front.
Yeah, great job. Great back and forth to open this quarter.
LS Momo saying Mac wasted both of them. Lol, you ain't lying. I am on the Mac Brown fire train. Good recruiter, cannot coach. Kyrie, lefty layup, no good. Gafford, skies in for the putback slam right over Jason Tatum.
Good Lord. Tatum's been on a couple posters tonight, and there he goes again. Daniel Gafford, 3 for 3, making his presence known.
Yeah, the centers for the Mavericks have been much better today. Tatum inside, was a little bit of a push by Irving, not called, and both teams just trading buckets in the first 90 seconds of the quarter, and the Celtics have a 1-point lead.
Yeah, Tatum becomes the overall game's highest scorer with 22.
Washington finds a curling Doncic. He resets the offense, I should say, and gets a screen. Derek White defending. Doncic crossover, driving left, stopping, pump fake, goes up, bumped, no call. Now there is a late whistle, and it will be Doncic heading to the line for 2. You know what that was? That was if it goes in, no call, he missed foul.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough contact to go and 1, but it was enough to say, all right, he didn't make it. We'll give him 2 free throws.
Exactly. I agree.
Lig says we want Echo.
Absolutely not.
No, we don't.
No, we do not.
No, we don't. Blake says this game's a coin flip. Yeah, this is a very entertaining back and forth game. One can only hope it remains this way and we don't see like a major run like we saw. Because it was relatively close for most of Game 2, and then the Celtics just went on a crazy run to really make it a double-digit game, and the Mavericks could really never fight back. Yeah. What's up, Bob? You know, now that we're in the second half, I am going to create a new live poll to get people's new thoughts on the game. Who you got? You could also get it down in the comments section. Who you got, Celtics or the Mavericks tonight? As Doncic goes 2 for 2, and the Mavs go back up by 1. Jaylen Brown looking to answer, gets to the rim, floats it up and in. And the back and forth second half continues. Doncic, who's had the ball in his hands for most of the second half, driving on Horford, kicks it to Jones Jr., he pump fakes, he drives, out to Irving. Irving to the rim, floater, good! I mean, can we have any more back and forth action, Cullen?
I have a funny feeling we're going to keep it going because these teams know what's at stake. And Drew Holiday fires up a 3, and he nails it.
I mean, this is high-level basketball right now. Very high level. Celtics up by 2. I don't even think any of these teams. I think the only miss in this quarter, Cullen, has been the Doncic layup or Kyrie layup, that Gafford put back slammed.
I think you're right.
Irving turns it over. Drew Holiday was everywhere defensively.
Careless pass by Irving there.
Holiday out and running. Derrick Jones Jr. picks him up and will call for a screen. Gets that screen now. Drives left to Brown. No defense by Doncic. Brown baseline drive out to Tatum. It's a 3. It's good. Jason Kidd timeout. Celtics up by 5. Largest lead of the game for Boston. 64-59. The reason why that shot was so wide open, look at this. No defense by Doncic.
Good Lord, Luca, find a man.
I mean, is it wrong for me to continuously call him out?
No. He's been horrendous as a defender. I don't even know if the biggest Mavericks fans can defend Luca at this point on the defensive end. It has been atrocious. Yikes is right, Turtles. Oh, my God.
I just tweeted out. Luka Doncic is killing the Mavs. The defense has been so mad.
So bad, dude.
Oh, shit. Some rumors out there that Donovan Mitchell is going to sign a long-term extension.
Yeah, that could happen.
And James Borrego seems to be the front runner for the next Cavs head coaching job.
I don't know, man. I think D-Mitch, he's got to make a decision, man. I've heard so many conflicting reports about does he want to stay, does he want to go. I don't know. Personally, I feel like he'd be better in a better situation.
This guy tweeted out 12 minutes ago, I'm not even joking, Luka Doncic's performance on defense in the finals so far might be the worst defensive effort I've ever seen from a superstar in the finals. I concur.
Yeah.
I mean, this has just been embarrassing to watch. Yeah. And I actually feel weird watching. I got to be honest.
Because we've seen explosion on the offensive end. So don't act like it's like, oh, hey, he's just clearly hurt.
That's my point.
Yeah, like it's...
That's my point.
I can't deal with it, man.
Like, if I was a Mavericks fan,
yep,
I'd understand that Luka's the best offensive player in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be excited and happy to have him on the squad. But then you watch some of this defensive effort, and it is so bad. Hard to watch, man.
It really is. Spo and Bam would love him with Hero and Jaquez Jr.
I mean, obviously, I'd love to have Luka Doncic on my team. I'm trying to preface that, right? I'm not trying to discredit Luka. I agree. Yes, I would move heaven and earth to have him on my basketball team. But I think it's also fair to realize he has been fucking terrible defensively.
Yeah.
And he's the reason why he's not going to be able to win a championship.
Yeah.
If they lose this finals and they never win a finals with Luka, it will always be because of his inability to play on the other side of the basketball. Oh, Duncan's saying I was talking about Mitchell. That I would love to have Donovan Mitchell.
Although I will say...
Even though he's not the best defender,
yeah,
he gives effort. He won't give up.
I will say, well, he's saying, so he doesn't have Jimmy in it. So he says Spo, Bam, Hero, Jaquez, and Mitchell. So he said no Butler with...
Yeah, a lot of people, and I know Duncan's not a Heat fan, but a lot of Heat fans actually would rather trade Jimmy in a 3-team deal. They want to trade Jimmy and Hero for Mitchell and run it with Mitchell, Bam, and the two young guys of Jovic and Jaquez.
Interesting.
I don't agree with that, but that's what a lot of YouTube Heat fans want to do. All right, we're back in the third quarter here. Kyrie's got it. Down 5, 8 on the shot clock. Irving gets a screen. Drives by and tripped up by Al Horford. They're going to say this on the floor? I'd imagine so. And it will be side out, new 14 for the Mavericks. Dallas getting spammed by Time and the Buckeye. Let me know who you got. And make sure you hit that thumbs up icon. Every 100 likes, we're taking a shot at tequila. We have 94 likes. Six people out there. Hit that thumbs up icon. Come on. Doncic inbounds at the Tim Hardaway Jr. Early run for THJ. Doncic driving on Derek White. Stopping. Floater. Misses it. Point blank. Just can't get it to fall.
And Doncic gets a second personal foul.
And Doncic picks up a foul 80 feet from the basket.
Why? What are you doing there?
They had Lively on the lob.
They did.
Should have thrown it.
Yeah,
maybe Al Horford could have got over.
I still would have probably thrown it.
Robert says, good morning. Where are you watching from, young sir? We are now 4 likes away. 4 likes from a shot of tequila. Come on. Oh, Tatum with a good drive, drop-off pass, and here comes the Celtics run. I mean, this has just been something that we've been so accustomed to seeing. 8-0 run over the last 90 seconds, 7-point lead. Kyrie gets a switch. Al Horford defending. They need a bucket bad. Irving driving on Horford. Stop pulling up just in front of the free throw line and knocks down a much-needed jumper. Gets the lead back to 5.
Needed that if you're Dallas.
Absolutely did. Robertson watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning. What do you work from?
Are you talking about
from midnight to 11?
Yeah.
And this is your morning? Tatum, corner 3. No good there. Good playmaking by Jaylen Brown. Irving out and running, spinning, picks up his dribble, double team, kick out to Hardaway Jr. Top of the key, wide open. Oh, it was halfway down, but popped back out, and that is a big-time miss. Celtics are 7 of 8 from the field in this period. Mavericks 4 of 7. Tatum double teamed, THJ defending. Kicks out to White, all the way around the horn to Brown, corner 3, nylon. Lead up to 8, largest of the game for Boston, and man, they could be running away with this.
Oh, man.
Brown up to 15 on the game. Doncic driving, spinning, doubled. Kicks it to the corner. Irving, pump fake, drives. Drop off to Doncic. Layup, misses it. Rebound, Holiday. Celtics running. No numbers, so Drew Holiday will pull it out. Out to Derek White. White fouled by P.J. Washington. And they will have it side out. As we do get to 101 in likes. So shot at tequila.
I'll take one just because of this game, man. Stressing me out, man.
If I was a Mavericks fan, I would not be feeling good with how this game is turning out right now. All right, Tatum has it. Corner, step back, 3 over Doncic. No good, Lively with the board. Outlet to Tim Hardaway Jr. Mavericks don't have numbers, but THG is going to push. He's just rejected by Derek White, and that just can't happen. And the other way, Tatum dunk and 1. P.J. Washington fouls. Oh, no foul. Wow. That not being a foul is crazy. I saw the arm.
Yeah.
It's a 10-point lead for the Celtics, and here they go. Tillman into the game for Horford, defending Doncic. Doncic to the rim, layup, good there. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. And we are teetering on disaster for the Mavericks. Can they keep it close for the next 5 minutes before the fourth quarter? Jaylen Brown has it left wing, driving on Irving, swooping inside, out to Tatum. 3, too strong, and now this looks like the Jason Tatum that we saw in the first 2 games where he can't buy a bucket from deep. He made 3 threes, I believe, or 4 in the first half. He is 0 for 3 from deep in the second half.
Yeah, he started out, 3 for 5, I think?
Yeah, so what is he now? 3 for
4 of 12 from 3.
No, I think he started out 4 of 7. No, I think he started out 4 of 7.
Okay, that may have been the first quarter that I'm
No, I think Tatum's missed his last 5. He did start out 3 of 5.
Okay.
And then it was 4 of 7. I think Tatum's 0 for his last 5 from 3.
Gotcha.
Kyrie has it, down 8. Hauser into the ball game for the first time in this half. He had 3 triples in the first half. Irving drives off glass, no good. Rebound by, I don't know why I can't think of his name, Derek Lively, kicked out to Doncic, who drives inside for a reverse layup, and it's a 6-point game.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I don't know why I spaced on that. Doncic up to 25 points on the ball game. Tillman to Tatum. Tatum gets a screen. Now Lively switches on. See if Tatum can knock down a 3. Swings it all the way around to Brown. Jaylen Brown will try a triple. It's no good. Lively board. Outlet Doncic. Mavericks, couple stops in a row here. Can they get their 3rd straight possession with a score? Doncic swings it to Kyrie. Irving working on Hauser. 10 on the clock. Irving drives left. Stops. Free throw line. Jumper. rattles in and out, but that's a rebound. Ooh, it's going to go to Boston. I thought that was off Tatum, but it will stay with the Celtics here.
Luca Doncic just told the referee to wake up in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, that was off Lively, but it was also a foul by Tatum. Speaking of fouls, Kyrie reaches in on Jaylen Brown. That's his third?
That is second.
Second.
Second so far.
2 fouls on Kyrie. 6-point lead for Boston. Jaylen Brown has it. Gets a screen. Wants to target Luca here in the pick and roll. Brown driving. Hanging. Off glass. Too strong. That's a good defensive possession from Luca. Doncic bringing it up the court. Harassed by Jaylen Brown. Brown really physical here defensively. Doncic just smiling at the official. Doncic gets a screen. Tillman on the switch. Doncic between the legs, driving right to the rim, hanging off glass. No good. Excellent defense by Xavier Tillman. And with 3:50 to go in the third quarter, Joe Mazzulla will call a timeout. John Dorman in the chat saying, Rolly, what's up, big dog? What's up, John Dorman? If you have not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Weekly live shows are inbound on Chat Sports surrounding the NBA. I will be live tomorrow breaking down free agency rumors, draft rumors, trade rumors, it all. So make sure you join us for tomorrow's live show, but we're also going to be live on Friday for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. So lock us in here at Chat Sports.
Yeah, let's see. Rolly, and a dab of ranch from I Like Turtles.
Have not heard that one before.
Robert says, I just ate 100 wings. Are you okay?
I think you're a liar. I don't want to call people liars, but saying you ate 100 wings, I'm just going to choose to believe that is not the case. I'm going to choose to believe that is not the case.
Extreme Knight says, Jones Jr. being as useless tonight for the Mavs as he was for us in Miami.
Well, I think Derrick Jones Jr. was good in Miami. Not as good as he has been for Dallas. Obviously, he has been bad for the Mavericks in this series, but he's been good this entire year. Derrick Jones Jr. was solid.
Oh, man.
Extreme Knight says, Rolly, you're the real MVP. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Duncan, yes, we did hear about that, and we had a coming to, I don't even know what you want to call it.
That is ridiculous that Joey Chestnut is not competing in the 4th of July.
Yeah, this is about as un-American as you can get.
I don't think I will be participating in 4th of July this year.
I don't blame you.
Because I'll
be out of the country on 4th of July, just because I heard
What?
the news. I will be, actually.
Really? Where are you going? If you don't want to share, you don't have to tell me.
No, I'll be in Mexico.
Really?
I will be.
Looks like we know who someone doesn't like America.
Not a real patriot, clearly. Just me and Joey Chestnut.
You are a terrible person. Just kidding.
I want to say, I'm spreading American joy to other countries. If anything, I'm more American.
No.
Yes.
I don't think that works that way.
That's the way I see it.
I don't think it works that way.
I'll never soak a hot dog bun in, what does that say? In water again. That's an interesting combination.
I'm looking up Barbell's protein bars right now.
Of course you are.
I thought they were much cheaper than this. It's actually not bad. Getting 12 bars for $30. That's like just, what is that? Just under...
It's about 2.5 a bar, right? Is that math?
$2.50 a bar. It's actually pretty solid value, I guess.
Yeah. You should bring hot dogs and cheeseburgers and fireworks to Mexico. Make Mexico great again.
Make Mexico great again crazy. Make Mexico great again crazy. Under 4 to go in the third quarter. Celtics lead by 6. They have the ball. Major Anthony Nelson's in. He sent a chat. I did not read the chat yet. I'd be willing to bet $100 that chat, because I knew it was a paragraph. I saw a paragraph and I didn't read it yet. contains the word Zach Edey in it. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Major Anthony Nelson, you got to find... Listen, they might draft Zach Edey, but you got to find a new shtick, man. If I see your name in my comment section or live chat, I know what you're saying before I even read it. Missed 3 by Jaylen Brown. Offensive rebound, Boston. Back out to Brown. He drives in and is fouled, and I think Maxi Kleber just caught a knee to the nuts.
That was Daniel Gafford with a second personal.
Oh, here's a different chat from Major. Hello, Rolly. Forgot you were on. LOL. Well, thank you for joining us, Major.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the world that you want on the Heat other than Zach Edey, or are you the biggest Zach Edey fan in the entire country? Might be the world, to be honest.
I think you live with one of the biggest Zach Edey fans, believe it or not.
I know Marsh likes Zach Edey.
That's what I'm saying.
But
he defends him.
Yeah, I think he wants him at 24, 25.
Yeah.
Which, can I be honest, I think I've said this to the Heat fans. I am okay if the Heat drafted Zach Edey in, the late 20s, mid-20s, or second round. That's not an issue to me. My issue is picking him at 15 above some of these other prospects that have a way higher ceiling. Because, to me, Zach Edey's ceiling is to be a backup center for Bam for 15 minutes a game.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to draft that at 15.
Do you draft a guy in the first round whose ceiling is a rotational player?
Well, you'll take any rotation player, but...
No, but I'm saying, with the hopes of potentially being more.
Yeah, exactly. Disaster of a possession for Dallas. Kleber drives inside, hangs, can't make the shot. Rebound by Xavier Tillman. And the Celtics with an 8-point lead, looking to get it back to a 10-point lead. Brown in transition. Step back, mid-range shot. Kleber, no defense, and he knocks it down. 75-65 is the score.
Dallas needs a run, more than anything.
Yeah, they do bad. Luca's on the bench here. Hardaway working on Hauser. Sidestep mid-range. No good, and this feels like dangerous time for the Mavericks.
I mean, this is the series right here. These next less than 15 minutes, 14 and a half
Well,
minutes.
I'd say the next 4 minutes of the series. If they let this balloon up to 15, this could be done. Brown driving, kicking to Tillman. Tillman will launch a 3. Uh-oh. And he drains it. Xavier Tillman gives the Celtics a 13-point lead, and it's a 7-0 run out of the timeout for Boston. This is these next 2 minutes of the series. Josh Green, Hardaway to Kleber. Kleber inside the Gafford. Gafford out to Kyrie. Pump fake. Irving. Sidestep triple. They need it. They get it. Big time 3 by Kyrie. Back to a 10-point ball game. Derek White fouled by Josh Green at half court, and now he's going the line for 2. Are they going to... They also said this game is that 3 by Kyrie was a 2.
Yeah, it was a 2.
Boston Celtics bench on fire for the Tillman 3. Major says, I'd take Filipowski if not Zach. All right, at least we have someone that we can have in common here, because I like Filipowski. I think he's my 4th or... I'd probably put him at on my Heat big board, which, by the way, for the Heat fans in the Heat Report chat, would you guys want a video in the next 2 weeks? Because we are exactly 2 weeks away from the NBA draft, by the way, 2 Wednesdays from now. Would you guys want me to drop a video of my personal Heat big board? I've done draft targets for Miami multiple times, and I'm going to have another draft targets video for the Heat that goes over the weekend. But would you want to see Nic Rohloff's personal big board as a video on the Heat channel? Let me know. So you know where I fully stand on what prospects I want the Heat to draft at 15. Let me know.
Ty Man says yeah.
Ty Man says yeah. Bam and Edey would not work together, man. This ain't the 1980s. Not the 1980s. Derek White makes both free throws. It's 80-67. Derek White's been quiet, man. 80 points. I like Turtles. Have you subscribed to the Heat Report? You should. You might not like the Heat, but you can be best friends with me still. Kyrie, top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Working on Horford. Sidestep. 8-footer. Left it short. I said it was danger time, and this is the worst possible thing that could have happened for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail 13. Hauser looking to make it 16. Airball. 4th air ball today, by the way. Not from Hauser, but just in general in the game.
Yeah.
Josh Green to P.J. Washington. He'll line up a 3. A big-time bucket by P.J. Washington, and it's a 10-point game. Under a minute to go. Can the Mavericks get stop, score to make it a 6-point game? Brown in the corner. Swings it all the way around to Derek White. White gets a screen. Rescreened. Pull up 3.
God.
It's contested.
He just banked that in.
I know I should not have went quiet there because I don't have a favorite. But the fact that he just banked in a straight-on 3, I mean, you have to think if you're a Mavericks fan, you're cursed. 83-70. The Mavericks, not even going 2 for 1 here. P.J. Washington backing down on Jrue Holiday, getting to his right hand. Push shot, left it short. Rebound Celtics. They're going to hold for 1 shot, which guarantees the Celtics a double-digit lead entering the 4th quarter. The Celtics have shot 12 of 19 in this period. Jaylen Brown gets a screen, driving inside. Poster dunk by Jaylen Brown. 15-point lead, 5 to go in the quarter. And the Celtics have a foul to give, and they fouled Derrick Jones Jr. with 3.5 to go in the quarter. This might be over, folks.
It might be over.
We might be done on Friday evening, folks. I Like Turtles is in the Heat chat. Legend.
He really is a legend. God, man.
Josh Green to the rack, drop off to Irving, stripped, and that will end the quarter. 85-70 is the final score. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It
might be Jover. It is 4th quarter time, though, and you guys know what that means. Pause in the air. Pause up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Pause up. Pause in the air. Pause in the air. Spam those 4s if you want a good 4th quarter. AS. Axie. Brown Man Fins. What's up? Axie, type in those 4s. Major says the 80s teams would beat the teams today. No.
No, they would not.
I got what you mean, Major. Sean Lyons spamming those 4s. Robert, Ethan, Jaharic, Frank Nelson. What's up, Frank? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Raul, type in those 4s. Get the pause up. Pause up in the air. Let's go. Let's go. Sean Lyons.
Oh, man.
AS still spamming those 4s.
Shout out, shout out.
I kind of agree with you, Extreme Knight. Mavs are a 2-trick pony show.
Yeah. It's a really good, actually, good way of phrasing it.
Josh is balling typing 4. For all the Heat fans watching, by the way, I asked you about the big board video. Would you guys want summer league watch parties for the Miami Heat? They have, if they don't make a trade, they have 2 draft picks, pick 15 and pick 43. And unless they draft like a Nikola Topic, who has a partially torn ACL, they'd likely both be playing in summer league. Don't think we would see Jovic, who is eligible to play. Yeah. Don't think we'd see Jaquez either because he had too good of a rookie season, but maybe he goes. Doubt it, though. Would you guys want summer league watch parties to scout out some guys who could make the team as two-way / G League guys, as well as watching the 2 rookies the Heat draft? Yeah. Let me know. Because I'm in if you guys are in. Seeing a lot of yeses, so Daniel Adams says yes. We'll likely do them. Yeah. Hopefully they draft someone cool at 15 that we can really get excited about. Yeah. I feel like summer league watch parties could pop.
I think they could.
Like, I don't know if there's that much interest, but it's hard to watch fine summer league because it's on like ESPN2 and some of them are on like NBA TV and stuff like that. So I feel like they could pop on YouTube.
I'd be down.
I like Turtles' top. Topic should be the man. Yeah. Major Anthony Nelson says, I'll send you a $20 super chat if you get on the Zach Edey at 15 bandwagon. Okay, Rolly.
What's up, Rolly?
Major Anthony Nelson. As much as I would love to get a $20 donation because it helps us grow, I can't do it, Cullen.
You can't?
I have to stand my moral high ground, and I don't want to bullshit the people on the Heat Report.
Okay.
I can't do it, Cullen. I'm a man of integrity. I could not come up here
and compromise?
Flip my stance and say, I want Zach Edey at 15.
What about a compromise?
Listen, I've openly said, I am cool with him if they draft him in a trade down situation or in the second round. I just don't think 15 is the right spot for it.
And Luca Doncic.
Luca Doncic turnover, offensive foul. Jaylen Brown locked him up. This is going to get ugly.
Here's the thing. Major.
Monty 2K, what's up? It seems like a lot of people want the Summer League watch parties. If you're a Heat fan right now watching on the Heat Report, lock it in. We're doing Summer League watch parties. It actually works out perfectly for my schedule, too, because I'm taking a trip before the football season gets underway in August back to my hometown of Rochester, New York for a week. And Summer League runs, the championship game is the Monday before I leave on Friday. So it works out so perfectly. Tatum driving out to Brown, corner 3, good. That's a dagger.
That's over.
Is it hard? Can I say a dagger with 11 minutes to go in a game? Because it's an 18-point game and it's over.
Oh, man.
I like Turtles is from Syracuse, New York originally. Like I said, I'm from Rochester. Kyrie misses a floater and then pushes Al Horford in the back. They are unraveling. Unraveling. What was Kyrie doing?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
This is an unravel of the century. Sean Lyons, I kind of agree. Any basket from Boston's a dagger. Well, now it's really over. This game's done. Derek White, 3. It's a 21-point lead.
It is Jover. It's Jover. It's Jover. It's very Jover.
I just tweeted out, the Boston Celtics are NBA champions. All caps. Fuck. Major Anthony Nelson says $50, Rolly.
Yeah.
Not. We're starting to get to a point where now I have to think.
By the way, if you go retweet that tweet, Rolly will give you a shout out.
I mean, I understand if you don't want to retweet it because some people don't want profanity on their Twitter, which is fine. I am someone who doesn't care. But if you want, sure. $50 for me to... Listen, Major Anthony Nelson, I'll tell you this. That video that I'll do, it won't come out this week. I'll likely do it the following week. So what I'll do is I'll probably release a video 4 or 5 days before the NBA draft. The NBA draft is on Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays from now. That Saturday or Sunday, I'll likely drop Rolly's personal big board. I will mention Zach Edey if you send in a $20 super chat. It doesn't have to be $50. You send in a $20 super chat, Major, and you can guarantee Zach Edey will be on my big board. I don't know where he'll be, but he'll be on there.
Yeah.
He'll be on there. Jay the Fox liked my tweet. Shout out Axie. Axie's the legend, man.
He really is.
Axie's a GOAT. He's always tuning in. He's always showing love. He's always showing love. Heat fans out there, how about this? If the Mavericks get swept, that means the Heat, without Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier,
put up a better
fight than the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. And put up a better fight than the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Even though it's kind of hard to say that because the Pacers could have won 3 of those games. Yeah. The Heat lost in 5 and didn't have a chance to win 4 out of the 5 games.
It's pretty crazy.
Brady says, my mom's side of the family's from Rochester. Tons of family still there. How about that, Brady? Small world. You don't have to tell me, but where in Rochester are they from? I will tell you because I don't care. I have family, and I grew up in Hilton, New York. Hilton, New York, which is a suburb in Rochester. I think Hilton's not particularly a dump, but Hilton's not bad, but I still don't like Rochester, personally. Personally don't like it. I like Turtles. I'm from a dump called Utica. My friend played baseball at Utica. I like Turtles. And I had a friend play football at Utica.
Yeah. We got people already calling for sweeps in the chat. It is so over.
Major says, Rolly, love your videos. Watch them all. I appreciate you, Major. I know you tune into a lot of live shows, too. You're a legend. You're a legend.
Oh, shit. We got a little super chat rolling in.
Oh, we did. Michael Hyde's in the building. Duncan says I've been to Rochester a few times. The only thing Rochester's good for is creating chicken French. The best meal on the history of the planet. It's an Italian dish, but it's like a Western New York Italian dish. You really don't find it outside of like Western New York. It is just straight up phenomenal. It's like a wine, garlic sauce, and just breaded chicken. It's terrific. Michael Hyde, $10 super chat. Bring the Sonics back. Our team did not move. They were stolen. I don't hate that. I'd love to see him back. I'd love to see the Sonics make a comeback.
I would love it too.
I think they're inevitably going to expand the NBA by 2 teams to get to 32 in total. I think the 2 teams would be Seattle and Las Vegas.
Yeah, easy.
Without a doubt. So I think Seattle is going to get, which is fascinating.
Yep.
Because what do you do with NBA history if you bring back Seattle?
It has to be 2 different teams.
Because that's my point, right? Like it can't be. I don't think it can be the Supersonics as Derek Lively's fouled inside.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: if you do, like the Oklahoma City Thunder, their franchise is the Seattle Sonics.
Right.
So if you begin a Seattle team, you can't name them the Sonics because if you do, they have to take the history of the Sonics. So then the Thunder history, does that just get chopped up in half? Like, what do we do? Like, it would be such a fascinating storyline. So if they have a team in Seattle, which I would expect them to do, I think they're going to have to name it something other than the Sonics.
I would agree.
Doncic backing down on Pritchard, turning in, bucket good, down to 16-point game with 9.5 to go.
Yeah.
Eduardo Perez is in the building saying Cullen's a go.
Yeah, he's a Celtics fan that's been trolling me. I got to show you this video that he made of me. He made a little troll video of me. So
why would he do
He's
this?
a Celtics fan.
Yeah, but is he your friend?
He's a boy of mine. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say like if he's just like a random dude, like I just don't want to. I just was curious to see where something like that would have transformed.
Oh yeah, he's been talking mad-ish.
Monty 2K, great point right here, by the way. Pat Riley watching Boston get a chip has to make him sick. And if there's anything in the world to motivate him to go out and make a move to improve this roster, to help Jimmy and Bam, it's got to be the Celtics winning championship. Our biggest rivals. He hates them back to his Lakers days. He hates them now as a member of the Heat for the past 20 years. Go out and fucking make a move, Pat. Stop sleeping. Get back right and beat fucking Boston and make the world right again. We also got a $20 super chat from Major Anthony Nelson. Did it pull?
It did not.
Doncic 3, no good. Lively putback is the 14-point game.
We'll get your super chat up at the next time.
Next time out. All right, you're gonna manually build it. All right, cool.
Yeah,
we'll get that on screen. Don't you worry. What if you toggle the filter on and off?
I did that.
Nothing.
Like
nothing?
the Heat, like the Chat Sports one's pulling, but the Heat is not for whatever reason.
Major, we did get your $20 super chat. We appreciate it. We're gonna show it the next time out. Our software, I guess, is having a little bit of an issue right now, so Cullen's going to build it manually and put it on the show. A miss from Boston here. Dallas has a chance to make it interesting with this 3 from Josh Green, and he drains it. I might have prematurely called this game over. It's a 10-0 run from the Dallas Mavericks. in the last 2.5 minutes, and a 21-point lead has been cut down to 11. We might be back, folks. We might be back. Excuse me. Might be back.
Might be.
Frank Nelson says, Rolly kind of like the Oilers to Tennessee, and now the Texans are there. Yeah, that actually is a perfect example. The Houston Oilers went to the Tennessee, or then transferred to Tennessee. They went from the Houston Oilers to the Tennessee Titans, and then the Houston Texans became a franchise in the late 90s, or was it early? Was it in 2000? I think it was like 98.
Who was it? Sorry, I was typing that out.
Sorry, it's all right. I think the Texans came around 1980, 98, 99,
The
2000.
Texans?
Yeah, Houston Texans.
Yeah, they came around like in the I think it was late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, and they had their own history there. So I guess it would be like that. So if a Seattle team does come back to fruition, which I believe it will be, I would be willing to bet a lot of money. It would be not called the Supersonics. So start thinking of different names for the Seattle team. But a $20 super chat from Major Anthony Nelson. Shout out to Major, by the way, the first and only person to send in a super chat on today's Heat Report, because he's a legend. And he gets on the Hall of Fame ball. And I got to take a shot. And I got to talk about Zach Edey. Says, okay, Rolly, you got to spend at least 1 minute on Zach. Major, like I said a little bit ago, the video that I'll do this on is not going to happen this rest of the week. It's probably not going to happen during the week next week, but it will happen either Saturday or Sunday next weekend, because next weekend will be 3 or 4 days before the draft. So that will probably be our weekend videos. Well, I'll do my personal big board, and we'll put Zach Edey on there and talk about him for a minute. Shout out to you, Major Anthony Nelson. You're a legend who have always supported the channel, going back to preseason basketball, as well as you were one of our biggest super chatters in the beginning of the regular season. You really helped carry us at times through October and November. You still super chat all the time, which is awesome. Yeah. I am a little bit of a dumbass here.
You good, man?
No, actually, not. Oh my God, I actually am so stupid. I went to go write Major Anthony Nelson, and then I wrote Major, but I thought I accidentally wrote Anthony first, and my spacing was effed up. So then I went to go write Nelson next. And it's like, all right, I'll just have Anthony Nelson. But then I realized I did write Major, and now I just have Major Nelson.
I mean, technically, it is him.
I am dumb. But either way.
Where is it?
Major Nelson. I think you could see it.
I'm about to say, I don't know if there's room to put an A.
There really isn't. That's why I effed up the spacing.
Oh, man.
Effed up the spacing. Koala says, wait for a little turtle. All right, Koala. I like turtles. Aaron James is back. What's up? Brady says they are in the burbs near Mount Hope. I gotta be honest, I don't remember where Mount Hope is. I haven't been to Rochester in a while. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been away from Rochester for practically 6 years. I went to St. Bonaventure for 4 years. That's where I attended college, and then where obviously I went back to Rochester during breaks and stuff. But,
right.
Yeah. Oh, I like turtles with a $2 super chat. Nuggets are better than the Heat. I can't disagree with you. I like turtles. I can't do it. I can't do it. Brady says, also diehard Heat fan. One thing I've always wanted, true point guard. Wouldn't mind Dwight Howard on a cheap contract. Dwight Howard's cooked. True point guard. I mean, we almost had it with Dame. And we'll see what happens this offseason. Steele, P.J. Washington going coast to coast. Hits the deck. There's a foul. And he's a little banged up. He's hobbling. Grabbed his ankle. Did we see you call him?
I think so.
Good defense by PJ, stripping Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you on the
ball.
ball.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, that ankle did not look good.
Ankle turned.
Ooh.
Logan's Lab says you also have mentioned Hemi. Is that supposed to be Jaime? I don't know.
Maybe.
Jamie? Who knows?
Nobody knows.
2 free throws for PJ Washington. First one's good. It's a 10-point game again. This is a game.
This is a game. I don't know, man.
Genie. Ugh.
I've always personally, getting back to the Thunder conversation, I've always been conflicted because the Thunder are my redheaded stepchild because I love everything else Seattle. If Seattle got another team, I genuinely
Would you leave the Thunder?
I don't know. I don't
It's
want
tough
to think
though
about
because they are technically the Sonics. Still, right? They are the Supersonics.
Exactly.
It's just that Seattle got a different team. 12-0 run, 9-point game. Jaylen Brown fading away inside the paint. Tough bucket and answer there from Jaylen Brown to calm down the Celtics group here. 93-82, but I am no longer saying this game's over. Jaylen Brown, once again, having a terrific game. Tatum was great in the first half, but Jaylen Brown, I think, continues to have the MVP performances. Kyrie, downhill, floater, good. All right, now the Mavericks have finally showed up in the second half. Let's see if they can just get stops. Irving with 28. I think that's game high. Or is Luca above that?
Let's see.
Tatum drive to the rim. Layup. Smoked it. Rebound Lively. Chance to cut into this deficit some more. Doncic drives by White. Has a step to the rim. Kicks out to Washington. Corner three. It's a big shot. They get it! Oh, it's a 6-point game! With under 7 to go! The AAC is on its feet. It's a 17-2 run.
Yeah. By the way, that is game high. Luca and Tatum both have 27. Brown has 26.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes is loving it. I just had to tweet out that the Boston Celtics are champions, and I jinxed them, maybe. Missed three by Jaylen Brown. Here come the Mavericks for some more. Guys, if the Celtics lose the series, you could thank me for pre-tweeting this out. Doncic working on Tatum, gets to the rim. That's a foul? No call? I'm not going to lie. I don't like how Luca complains. That's a travel.
That's a travel. Thank you.
Al Horford travels in to bail out the Mavs because the Celtics had 5-on-4 numbers. I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
I don't like how Luca complains to the officials. That is a clear little push there.
Yeah. Tatum clearly chicken winged him right there.
I might have jinxed Boston. You guys can thank me later. Kyrie Irving working on Holiday. Step back three.
Oh,
bumped.
That's a
no
foul.
Call. No, they do call
That's
it.
A foul.
That's 3 free throws coming for Kyrie. I got to turn this up because I can't hear a thing. So I didn't even know that was a foul. 3 free throws coming for Kyrie. If he makes all 3, Cullen, this will be a 3-point game and be a 20-2 run for the Mavericks. And I'm curious to see if they review this for not giving Irving a space to land because that could be a flagrant. Doesn't look like they will. It'll just be a standard 3 free throws for Kyrie.
Man, oh man, do we have a good one here.
This would be an all-time letdown if he misses a free throw. Makes the first, though. 93-88. How about this? Back from the dead. Jaylen Brown makes a triple, or excuse me, is Derek White, to make it a 21-point game. 91-70. You see the score now? Quite the run from Dallas. Irving makes the second. They are officially within 4 with 6 minutes to go.
Oh, baby. Let's freaking get it, man. Yeah, 28 points for the series. Kyrie dropping a 30-piece tonight.
Yeah, you knew he was going to have a good game eventually. Irving to make it a 1-score game. Nails. 93-90, 6 to go. 20-2 run by Dallas over the last 5 minutes. AKA the same time since I put out the tweet that the Celtics were champions. Jason Tatum, the Brown driving, picks up his dribble, spinning, stripped by Doncic. Kyrie will bring it up, chance to tie if they take a triple. Irving working on Holiday, driving right, gets by him, drop off to Lively, swung to Washington, corner for the tie, left it short, tipped out, and Brown gets it. Oh, bodies hit the deck. Tatum grabs the loose ball. Tatum spinning on Irving. Good transition defense by the Mavericks. And now Holiday, pull up 3. No good. That was a terrible shot selection by the Drew Holiday and the Celtics. Rebound Mavericks. Timeout on the floor. 5:25 to go in this ball game. Mavericks on a 20-2 run to make this a 3-point game. Let me know, folks. Who do you got? Type BOS for Boston, DAL for the Mavs. Who is going to pull off the win in Game 3 in what could possibly be one of the all-time finals games? It was incredibly competitive for the first 24 minutes, and then the Celtics had an incredible third quarter to fourth quarter where they went on a 14-minute masterclass, and then we've had an unbelievable 5 minutes from the Mavericks to make it a 3-point game yet again.
Yeah, Dallas stayed the course. Could have easily bent their backs on this one. I mean, we were saying it's over. You sent out a tweet. They sat there. They meticulously took it possession by possession on defense, offense, capitalizing on both ends. And now we're sitting here with a one-possession game in Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Get your votes in down below. I'm giving a shout-out to every single person who types either BOS or Dallas. Layla Reeves says Dallas. Logan's Lab, Boston. Ground Shorts, Dallas. Dead Sam, Bahar, Boston. Ethan, Boston. Josh is ballin', Dallas. I Like Turtles says Mavs. Ms. Bella says Dallas. Long says Dallas. Brian Perry says Dallas. Daniel Adams says Dallas. Robert says Boston. Extreme Knight says Boston. Mark Cuban. Roberta says Boston. Back in action. Luca's got it. Guarded by Holiday. 10 on the shot clock. He gets a screen from P.J. Washington. Doncic head down. Fouled by Derek White on a reach-in. And we have 5 minutes to go.
4 fouls for Derek White.
4 fouls for Derek White. 1 away from being DQ'd.
Well, it would be 2 away, right?
You're right. I don't know why I thought of college. Doncic working on Tatum. Spinning. Getting to his right hand. Underneath the rim now. Has position. Fades away. And misses. Should have got off strong.
Just go up straight.
Get it. Put your butt into him and put it up with the left hand.
Curious decision there by Doncic. Boston only 3 of 10 this fourth quarter.
Yeah, under 5 to go. Jaylen Brown has a step, driving, kicking out to Tatum. Tatum, one more to Horford in the corner. Al Horford into Brown. Brown and Doncic get tangled up, and they're going to call foul on Doncic. So it'll be a fresh 14 side out for Boston with 4 minutes and 30 to go.
Look how many fingers I'm holding up, Rolly.
Doncic has got 5, so he's 1 away from disqualification.
Oh, man.
And the Mavericks are going to challenge this. I don't think this will be overturned. Ooh!
I mean, there's a little hook there.
I think that's a hook by Jaylen Brown.
That might be a little hook.
I think it's a hook. I don't know if you could build this real quick. Let's get to see if the people, was that a foul, yes or no?
Okay, give me a sec.
Or if you're watching alongside with us, was that a foul, yes or no? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Major Anthony Nelson is typing his N's. Luca did not foul. I actually, off review, but I agree. I think Jaylen Brown clearly hooks that arm, and I think that's a no call / offensive foul on on Jaylen Brown. I think this should be reversed. I Like Turtle says if you say yes, I say yes. I think it's an N, no foul. So you could just say yes or no at the bottom. AS says no. Koala says yes. Michael Harmon says yes. Let me know your thoughts. Was that a foul, yes or no?
Oh, man.
I Like Turtles, no. Major Anthony Nelson, no. Roberta says no. I think it was a foul on Jaylen Brown, but Luka Doncic should be clear, and this 5th foul should be reversed.
Let's see.
Axie says no. Daniel Adams says if it gets reversed, who gets the ball? Well, if they reverse it and call a foul on Jaylen Brown, which I don't know if is legal, I think it is, that it would be Mavericks basketball. And it stands.
It stands.
I don't understand that. All right, it's going to remain with the Celtics. They lead by 3. Jaylen Brown out to Horford. Corner triple for Al. No good. Josh Green the board. Outlet to Irving. The Celtics are still ice cold. Irving, downhill drive, pull up, bank shot. Too strong, and Tatum gets the board. Starting lineup on the court for the Celtics. Doncic, Kyrie.
Oh, is that on
Doncic
Luca?
just fouled out.
Did Luca just foul out on that?
Wow.
That's Luca's 6th foul.
Doncic just fouled out with 4 minutes to go. Blocking foul called. What is Luka Doncic thinking? Out of all the times that you want to try to pick up in transition, that's the time?
This has been one of the strangest performances I've ever seen from Luca Doncic.
Wow.
And of course, the Mavericks are going to challenge this.
Wait, so I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm sorry here.
Hold
the
on.
Mavericks are challenging this. But did they not just lose their challenge?
I guess not.
Did they win the challenge and it just stayed with Boston?
Either it says 6 foul here on the official or the scorecard I got in front of me.
And I heard Mike Breen say he fouled out too.
Yeah.
So how do they have a challenge? I guess we could go back to this weigh-in. Was that a foul, yes or no?
Yeah.
Was that a foul on Luca? I'm lost.
I'm befuddled.
Yes or no?
I am befuddled right now.
Axie says it was a foul on Jaylen Brown, not Luca. Major says the same thing.
Yes, Deadzum. Luca, within the span of about 30 seconds, committed 2 fouls, allegedly. I guess they're reviewing one, but...
Wait, I'm still lost. How could the Mavericks challenge this if they just challenged and lost? Why did we have a timeout 30 seconds ago?
I'm very confused.
I bet they call this a charge just to keep Luca in the game.
Wouldn't shock me either.
This is if I gotta be honest, I think this is a blocking foul. If they call this a charge and overturn it, it's Adam Silver making the call. Yeah. I want that on the record.
He definitely rang it in. Adam
Silver made the call if Luca Doncic stays in.
Which, by the way, this is not a charge. His feet are moving. He doesn't even get his shoulder square. This is a blocking foul 10 times out of 10.
If I know anything about basketball, it's a blocking foul.
Which is...
But I also know Adam Silver made the call.
We're waiting to hear the...
We're waiting to hear the official announcement from the officials.
Yeah.
Still under review. Wait, I'm still confused, though, Cullen.
I don't know.
Because what happened 30 seconds ago that we had a timeout?
Yeah. I have no idea.
I'm lost.
I'm completely just, what the F?
Did we go to timeout for no reason? Because that's even worse. Still waiting for a call here.
Yeah. This is like taking the pause of like, hey, we got to frame this somehow. Golly.
Hold on here. Here we go. Mark Davis on the call. That's a block.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Doncic has fouled out.
What an unbelievably dumb play by Luca Doncic. Just cannot have that in that moment.
Wow. Doncic is gone.
First time in his playoff career, by the way, he's ever fouled out.
So the Mavericks are going to have to find a way to come back from this 3-point deficit in the final 4 minutes without Luca Doncic. And if they do send it to overtime, they'll be without him then. All right, let's see what the Mavericks got. I tell you what, if the Mavericks win this game, they win the series. They come back from 21 in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes without Luca. They're going to win the series if they win this game. Jaylen Brown, 4 on the shot clock, driving, pump faking, fading away. Excellent defense. It's missed. Lively with the board. Kyrie's got to take over. Kyrie's got to take over.
To number 11.
Irving, PJ, Tim Hardaway, Lively, and Josh Green. Kyrie, isolated in Holiday, gets a screen from Lively. Kyrie, driving right, pull-up elbow jumper, is good! It's a 1-point game with 3.5 to go!
Man.
22-2 run over the last 7 minutes and 40 seconds. The Celtics cannot buy a bucket. Tatum, top of the key, gets a screen. Josh Green is the defender now. Tatum, isolating, driving right, Euro step inside, floats, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Jaylen Brown is good. Back to a 3-point lead.
Oh, no.
That's not a foul.
That's
not a foul. You can't challenge.
That's an offensive foul.
I mean, these officials are trying to hand Boston the game.
Holy.
That's not a foul.
I cannot believe that.
They call it a legal screen on PJ Washington. Not a foul. Oh,
what are we doing here?
that is as bad as it gets. That sucks, man. No, J.J. Redick, don't tell me that he leaned into the screen. He did not. That's a terrible fucking call.
I can't believe that.
3 minutes to go. Mavericks down 3.
I cannot believe that.
That's so bad. Derek White over to Horford. Swung to Holiday in the corner. Holiday driving baseline, has an angle, kicks it out to Derek White. 3, top of the key, good. The fucking officials ruined this game. They did. I fucking hate the NBA. We had an unbelievable comeback in the works, and you just gifted the Celtics 3 points. Kyrie driving, fouled. He'll go to the rim for 2 to try to get this to a 4-point game. 2.5 to go. Celtics lead by 6.
It's Holiday's 4th foul, for the record.
Jrue Holiday has 4, as you heard from Cullen. Let me know who you got. BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavs.
I'm just absolutely gutted.
That was an excellent pass, by the way, from Jrue Holiday to Derek White for that 3. But they should not have had the ball.
No. Kyrie's got 33 tonight.
Kyrie's been terrific. I can't believe Luca fouled out.
Can't either.
Remember when he had that dumb foul 80 feet away from the basket because he was frustrated after not getting a foul call? Those come back to haunt you. They always do. Irving's free throw, good. 5-point game. 200 people watching on the Heat Report. Hit that thumbs up icon real quick for us being live here for free. Come on, help us out. Comment who you got and hit that thumbs up. Irving, chance to make it a 4-point game. Irving's second free throw is good. He's been perfect at the line tonight. 98-94. The Mavericks have been able to get a lot of stops in this quarter. Can they muster up a couple consecutive stops now? Derek White gets it into Tatum. Tatum spins and throws down a dunk. What a pass from Derek White. What a finish by Tatum as they get to 100 first and lead by 6.
They're up to, or Tatum's up to 29 points on the night.
29 points for Jason Tatum. Kyrie playing with Derek White, driving left, Euro step, lefty layup, too strong air ball. Off Derek White, saved it to Josh Green, misses the layup. Lively putback slam is good. A chaotic sequence ends up helping Dallas back to 4. 196, under 2 to go. Crunch time in the building. Hardaway defending Derek White. They're trying to get at Tatum. They get it to him. Top of the key. P.J. Washington defending. Isolated. Tatum, step back, side 3, left wing, no good. Rebound Hardaway. Outlet to Irving. 1.5 to go. 4-point game. Irving. Holiday defends. Screen from Lively. Pump fake by Irving. In the Lively. Open. Dunk. And it's a 2-point game. The patience and facilitation of Kyrie Irving. The rookie out of Duke, back-to-back dunks, and we got a 2-point game.
That gives Derek Lively a double-double of the night, 11 points for the young man.
Oh boy, he's got 13 boards too. He's been massive. Jaylen Brown, 1 minute to go, calling for a screen, gets it, working on Hardaway. Pull-up jumper at the elbow is good! A clutch bucket from Jaylen Brown, the likely finals MVP, makes it a 4-point game with 1 minute to go. Kyrie gets downhill, out to Washington, pump fake, corner 3, wide open, no good. Rebound Horford, he's out and running, but he loses it, and it's out of bounds. What do they call? What are they calling? The official hits the deck.
Out of bounds turnover.
Wait, what do they call here?
I think it's out of bounds.
Did they call a foul? No, they're going to call it to the Mavericks. I don't know what happened. Al Horford pushed the pace for no reason.
Yeah, I think they're saying...
you could definitely call a push on that, on Josh Green.
Yep.
But they're going to let him play. 40 seconds to go. Mavericks ball. Holiday hounding Kyrie. He gets it across half court, 35. Irving trying to muster some Mavericks magic. Gets a screen. Al Horford's the defender. Isolated on top. Kyrie needs it. Right wing 3. No good. Rebound. Fouled. P.J. Washington grabs the arm of Derek White. And Derek White will go to the line to extend this 4-point Celtics lead with 22 seconds to go.
Kyrie's been awesome.
I don't love that shot.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know who you'd rather have shoot at this point.
Here's the thing. Al Horford knew that he cannot give up a 3 to Kyrie to make it a 1-point game.
Yep.
Because either way, they were going to have to foul depending on time, unless they made a 3.
Yep.
Well, they would have had to foul, but it would have stayed a 1-possession game if they made both free throws. So he sat down and didn't give up a 3. Kyrie should have attacked the rim and made it a 2-score game.
Yeah.
White makes the first free throw, 22 seconds to go, 103-98. The Mavericks are going to need to knock down a crazy 3. White's second is good. It's a 6-point game. Jason Kidd will call his final timeout to advance the ball. The Mavericks need a quick 3-pointer, and then they need to force a turnover.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not going to say it's over, but it is likely over.
This game is going to be marred with a lot of things that shouldn't be.
That illegal screen on P.J. Washington is such a bad call, and it gifted the Celtics 3 points.
Really
now, the Mavericks were able to fight back and make it a 2-point game.
Yep.
But, they just disappointing, man.
Very disappointing.
By the way, I've said this all day today, and I will stand by it. Assuming this score holds, the NBA Finals will be over by Friday.
Yeah. Well, it'll be over on Friday, right? Because by Friday would mean it.
Well, by the end of Friday.
By the end of Friday, there you go.
There is no chance the Mavericks muster up the ability to win down 3-0. They're packing it in.
Yeah. A tale of two halves for Rolly's Finals MVP and maybe the Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, 6 points in the first half, 24 in the second half.
He's been so good today. He's been so good in the series.
Really
Jaylen Brown's going to win Finals MVP, man. He is. He won Eastern Conference Finals MVP too,
yes,
right?
He did.
Then he's going to go. He's going to sweep those awards.
He will.
I think we could confidently say that Tatum is not the best player on this team.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. Josh Green inbounds it to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway, wide open 3, brick.
White tried to foul there. But
Yeah, Derek White tried to purposely foul and just make this a free throw shooting competition. The ref did not see it, which allowed Tim Hardaway to shoot a wide open 3, and he bricked the living shit out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a bad strategy to play a free throw game.
Which he, grabbed him.
It's a clear foul. The ref just didn't see it.
He's like, right here, I got you.
Major Anthony Nelson, Jaylen Brown is in fact the highest paid player in the NBA when he signed that $300 million extension over 5 years in the offseason. He's proven his worth. A lot of us made fun of them for making that decision, paying him $60 million a year after how bad he was in the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago, but credit to him, man, for improving and becoming the best player on this team.
He's about a little over 48 minutes away from being an NBA champion as well and potentially the Finals MVP.
Oh, not potential.
I mean,
I'm telling you right now, he has had...
Barring something unforeseen. How about that?
Yeah, I guess barring something unforeseen, but he's been the best player in all 3 wins.
Yeah.
Well, you can argue Porzingis for game one.
Yeah.
But it's been... Drew Holiday, I guess, for game 2.
Yeah.
But one consistent thing is that Jaylen Brown's been over 20 points and shooting efficiently in all 3 games.
P.J. Washington.
And he's been playing exceptional defense.
Yeah, something that Luca could learn about.
That's why the Celtics are going to win this series. They are a more balanced team, and their 2 stars, well, really, all 5 guys in their lineup are two-way players. Kyrie and Luca, they get hunted.
Yep.
Are they better offensively than Tatum and Brown? Yes. I can't believe the Celtics are NBA champions. I got to be honest, I actually don't know if I could come on here and do the watch party on Friday. Do you think you could do it by yourself?
If they let me, I would. You got to move up in the company somehow, one way or another. I'll take a game 4 blowout.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could say the words, the Boston Celtics are your 2024 NBA champions.
Oh, you just did, so.
Fuck, I did.
I
know there's a lot of Celtics fans watching. I'm sorry. I do lead our chat sports coverage here as a main NBA guy, but I am a Heat fan. Like, I just have no way of hiding that. I can't stand the Celtics. I call the game very fair.
You do.
But like I said, I just can't say that, man. Wow, this series is a sweep, man.
Really is.
Monteka says this doesn't count like the bubble. I agree. 2024 and 2020, the most fraudulent champions in NBA history.
Oh, man.
We can include 2023, too.
I like Turtles. We still love you, man.
Duncan, who's a diehard Heat fan, sorry to even put that in the universe, Celtics fan, says you call the game right down to the middle, really. I try. But there's no hiding my fanship. There isn't, and there's a reason why I am the host of the Miami Heat Report. More that I do that in that sometimes I think my brain isn't functional.
Same.
And there will just be times where I'm in the middle of speaking, and then nothing comes out.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, man. One game away.
Major, if that could ever be a possibility, me and you would be singing Kumbaya if that trade ever happened. But I can almost guarantee there is a 0% chance that could ever happen. The Celtics would never give him to us. Ever. Now, there is only 1 year left on Derek White's contract, and if they can't sign him long-term because they have to pay Porzingis, Drew Holiday, who they extended during the season, Tatum is up for an extension soon, Jaylen Brown's getting all that money, well, maybe then Derek White's a free agent, and maybe the Heat can make a run out of that. But, yeah, the Celtics are just never going to trade him to Miami. He would be such a good Heat player. He would. I actually think he could be the third best player in a championship team. I actually think he could.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
I think he could. Oh, God. What a shitty season. Damian Fowler says, long time no see, roll dog. Man, Tatum finally balled out tonight. He played well.
He did.
And I actually think it's ironic that Tatum plays finally a good game in the finals and still wasn't the best on his team, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if
he had the most points.
If you're a Celtics fan, who cares? Yeah. But I got to come away with the NBA Finals with something for my narratives, and I'm just going to come away with the fact that Jason Tatum isn't a number one on a championship team. So I win. And the Mavericks lose. That's a win, too.
Gotta take the wins when you can, man.
There is no. These aren't wins. These aren't wins. I don't get it twisted. These are not wins.
Oh, man. Trying to get him fired up, man. He's got game 4 to do. He looks so depressed. His chin's down.
Cullen, if the bosses turn the stream off if you're watching, I have absolutely no juice to watch this game on Friday. There is nothing that this game on Friday can give me other than heartbreak. Because the Celtics are going to be champions either way. They are not going to lose 4 straight games to the Dallas Mavericks. I can guarantee that. I would put my life savings, I'd put anything that you want of value to me, monetary, spiritually, whatever you want to say.
Sure. That
they will not win 4 in a row. So to me, any Mavericks win is just delaying the inevitable. Mm-hmm. So I almost want it to end on Friday. Let's get it over with. Yeah. So that's the kind of way I look at it.
How about this? You willing to make a deal before we sign off?
We'll give him 2 minutes to send in a super chat.
2 minutes.
We're at
77 combined dollars.
77 combined dollars.
If we get $23, what's up?
If we get $23 in 2 minutes, so we'll give him 2 minutes. You don't have to throw. If you want to, you can. You don't have to.
I was going to say, I can just...
23 minutes. $23 in 2 minutes. We'll do a beer bong race.
Down.
We get to 100 combined super chats in the next 2 minutes, and we will do a beer bong race. If not, we'll sign off and unfortunately see you on Friday.
We'll get this started. Boom. There we go. You heard it from the man himself. You want to see another beer bong race between me and Rolly? Man, oh man. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure to sign out, by the way.
Thanks, Cullen.
Oh, man. Never forgot, man.
South Florida is finally going to get a championship, Cullen, but the Celtics get one, so I don't think anything matters.
They are. Is it 2-0 in that series, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Panthers up 2-0, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Major says, good night, Rolly. It was fun watching. It was our best stream to date in the finals.
Yeah.
On Heat, at least.
Yeah. Honestly, appreciate it. It was a really good crowd tonight.
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
Good crowd. Extreme Knight says, Rolly, hear me out. How in the heck last offseason does Miami miss out on Dame, and yet in the same universe, Boston gets both Holiday and Porzingis? Because Pat Riley's washed.
This freaking dude.
Because he's washed.
Because he washed.
If I will be honest, though, it really does suck because the Heat missing out, and I don't want to make Heat fans feel worse about themselves right now because I already feel pretty bad. But the Heat missing out on Damian Lillard gave the Celtics a championship. Not only for the Heat to not get better and improve and be on the same level as Boston, but if the Heat get Damian Lillard, then that means Drew Holiday stays on the Milwaukee Bucks, which means the Bucks are a better team than they were this year because, let's face it, the Bucks were better with Middleton, Giannis, and Drew Holiday than they were with Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton and Giannis. It was just a better fit. And then obviously, if that trade doesn't happen and he comes to Miami, then the Bucks keep Drew Holiday, and that means the Celtics don't get Drew Holiday. So they're not as good as a team. The Bucks are a little bit better. The Heat are obviously a top 3 team in the East. Like the Heat swinging and missing on Damian Lillard, and then allowing the Bucks to get him, which would allow the Celtics to get Drew Holiday. It gave them a title, man. It sucks. It's the worst. There's nothing that will have fun. Long says, I'm a subscribe to your channel. Y'all dope as fuck. For real. Good see. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know if you're a Celtics fan. I don't know if you're just an NBA fan. We're obviously a channel that puts out Heat content every day, but and we don't go live for random NBA games other than Heat games, but I appreciate the subscription, my guy. You're a real one. You're a real one. Well, Marcus, it's not really hypotheticals. It's the truth. Like, if the Heat got Damian Lillard, obviously Drew Holiday isn't a Celtic. But it is what it is. That'll do it for today's show and live stream. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Pretty fun day, other than the outcome of the game. Unfortunately, I'll see you again on Friday, where we have to watch the Celtics win the NBA championship. For Cullen Brown, I'm Nic Rohloff. Peace out.